What's up, guys? Live stream of the Showtime fight tonight. Mikey Garcia versus Sergey Lipinets. You guys ready for some boxing? Woo! What's up, guys? What's going on? Who's in here? Little bit of what's going on, comedic genius? I'm gonna be drinking some V8 energy drink with a little bit of Captain Morgan spice rum, something classy. What's up from Vancouver, Canada? What's going on? I need to make it up there to Canada. I haven't been there in a while, but I've been wanting to go. So. Nice. It's actually pretty nice here too. 3 days without rain in Seattle. That's like a record for March. Yeah, it's like a V8 energy drink. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab me some Captain Morgan's and slam in the glass and go that way. What's that, son? Yeah, it's like the V8 too. Orange pineapple, Captain Morgan. What'd you guys think of the Pete Spratt video earlier today? I learned something different from interviewing every one of these guys. And it's pretty cool. The guys from like the 2002 to like 2008. That's when I was probably watching the most MMA. I've always watched a lot of it, but it's when it was really getting big. It's almost like I'm interviewing my heroes. That sounds kind of cheesy, but no, these guys were pretty cool. When The Ultimate Fighter was first coming out, and you know, before it got overran by commercialism and kind of overdone. It was a pretty neat thing. I got a really cool guest tomorrow that I'm going to talk about a little later too. We're going to do a 2 p.m. Live interview. I put all these interviews in a playlist called Friends with Fighters. And I want to do like an audio thing with them too, because I started thinking about it and I'm like, if I see an hour interview with a fighter, or like an hour and a half interview with a fighter. What's up, Cap? How's it going, man? It's some boxing on tonight. Not much, man. Just drinking some V8 Energy Orange Pineapple with some Captain Morgan's. And waiting for this fight to start. Apparently, the fights are starting at 7:15. I was thinking 7:05, but I'm early for once. What do you know? On accident. I said I had Pete Spratt on here earlier. Learned a lot from every one of these guys. Yes, Captain Morgan is my friend. I haven't had it in a while, actually, though. But something to unwind. Cheers, man. Cheers. What's up, Mitchell? Thanks for tuning in, man. I was just talking about my interview today. What's up, man? Today with Pete Spratt, super entertaining guy from season 4 of The Comeback. Every time I interview one of these guys, you learn something different. And something he was talking about, if you didn't listen to the interview today or if you didn't catch that part, was some work some of these fighters are doing with the Muhammad Ali Act. Says there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that fighters are really trying to get protection from that to be able to get more information from the numbers. And he went into it and explained a little bit more that I didn't know. So when Conor had his boxing match against Floyd Mayweather, he was protected under the Muhammad Ali Act, which one part of it, the financial part of that means is Conor got to see all the numbers, all the financial numbers. He gets to see the entire gate, what the UFC is making. Every single dollar that goes in, every single dollar of the percentage that goes in. And you have fighters in the UFC that are getting UFC pay-per-view points, so they call it, but they just have to take the word of whatever the UFC says, because the UFC is not even letting them know how much money they made off the pay-per-view or the gates. That's one way it should be. Yeah, for sure. The fighters should know what the organization's making off them. Like I've said in the past, I have respect for Dana White and what he's built, but at the end of the day, Dana White doesn't get punched in the face for a living. So that was very interesting to hear it coming, from a fighter's perspective. And Pete Spratt, he's not a shy guy. So, he's going to kind of tell you what he thinks is going on and how it is. So, and he was very open and honest, just like Marcus Davis was the week before, but kind of went into some different things. So he said he doesn't see a need he doesn't think there should be a fighters union. I have yet to really see a fighter say that they want a fighters union. Just for a lot of different reasons, I guess. But I'd like to see them get some more protection where they could get the pay that they deserve. I mentioned MMA should be like boxing, where UFC champs can unify belts against other organizations. What's up from Pakistan? Thank you, man. Respect you for being here. This is a great world championship fight tonight. Mikey Garcia became one of my favorite fighters just based on the fact that in his last fight, he beat Adrian Broner, who is... I think if there's anybody in the entire fight game that I can't stand more than Adrian Broner, in the morning, it's Adrian Broner in the evening. This guy is just a true piece of garbage. What's up, Seven? I don't like the guy, obviously. He's talked crap about MMA, how about there's no skills, and then he beats up civilians at events, hit some random woman at an event. The guy's a piece of garbage. But, so I was glad to see Mikey Garcia get a win over him. And, usually I'm rooting for the fighter to not get injured and not get hurt, but Adrian Broner, that guy makes it hard to vote for him. Like a few of those guys out there. I guess the guys you love to hate. But they are in San Antonio, Texas tonight. It's probably about 80 degrees, Alamo City. All 140 pounders tonight. Both matches are championship fights. Nobody likes Broner, says Cap. Yeah, I would hope not, guys. What's up, Mark? Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, anybody who's not watching this with me, if you want to watch it on Showtime, download a Showtime app, or you can go on, if you have Amazon Prime, go on there. You can take a 7-day trial for free. They'll take a little bit of information from you. You've most likely given them the information if you have a cell phone, Roku, PS4, whatever it is. Talks too much and does too much extra shit. I agree. No, he really came on my radar with all his ignorant comments about MMA, and then it just went downhill from there. Every time you hear the guy's name, I mean, it's never anything good. Absolutely, but Sergey Lipinets is undefeated here too tonight, though. I mean, Mikey Garcia, obviously the favorite, one of the top pound for pound in the world, but he's definitely got a challenger tonight, for sure. ZM Ken, the fight has not started yet, man. They're just the announcers are just coming out here on Showtime. So 7:15 start time. Well, 7:15's start of the airing. No fight yet, though. So they're just talking about how Mikey Garcia is in the pound-for-pound list. Like, he's like top 5. And so he's one of the best fighters out there. Him, I'd have to say Lomachenko. You might have a heavyweight in there right now. When you got Anthony Joshua and then Deontay Wilder after his last performance against Luis Ramirez, coming back from, we thought, the brink of defeat. What is your prediction? My prediction is going to be Mikey Garcia 9th round knockout in the main event. I think he wins it, but I think it'll be an entertaining fight. So we all thought Deontay Wilder was losing on the scorecards against Luis Ramirez, and then you got to remember this is boxing. When they actually went to the scorecards, turns out Deontay Wilder was actually already winning on the scorecards. Breaking news: Khabib got broken collarbone. Now Nate versus Tony. You better be trolling us, Mitchell. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, Cap, you want to kick Mitchell out of here? No, just that's your warning. No, I'm just joking with you, Mitchell. God, all of us have been holding our breath, waiting for that fight, just hoping that everybody makes a weight, nobody gets injured. That's the biggest fight in, God, I don't know how long. Hey, I was about to start looking there, Mitchell. That was pretty good, man. Anthony said $1,000 Mikey Garcia will win. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Like I said, I think it's a good match, but I think it's a pretty safe bet. Talking about boxing, thoughts on Canelo's failed test. That's what I was just going to bring up. How long till a fight? It's hard to say because I don't know how long these guys are going to talk. There's no schedule of how long they're going to talk, and it doesn't tell you when the guys are going to come down to the ring. It's not quite like UFC. Guys just kind of come down to the ring whenever they feel like it. So the Canelo's failed test. So supposedly, and a lot of guys can corroborate for this, there is a lot of meat in Mexico that will make you test positive for this certain drug. It's in the meat in Mexico. Several fighters have had this issue out of Mexico. Apparently, it was not a large amount of this drug in his blood. When I first heard it, I thought the fight's off. This is detrimental. It's devastating. They're going to cancel Cinco de Mayo and move it to August. I thought this is insane. But then, I started remembering this is boxing. And they don't have to go by WADA. They don't have USADA watching them. They're going to figure this out. They've already figured it out. From all the experts that I've heard talking about it so far, everybody pretty much says there's no way that this fight doesn't happen. No joke, Mexico meat really has a meat problem. Preaching. Round number? I call it round number 9 for Mikey Garcia, I would say. Osmond said makes him look bad at the same time. It's not that bad. Yeah, it does make him look bad, but it's a very small amount. And the problem is we all get tired of hearing these excuses for fighters that test positive for anything, whether it be performance-enhancing drugs, cocaine, or hitting drunk ladies, and that's just John Jones. You get tired of hearing the excuses from the headlines, though. So if there is an issue with the meat in Mexico, I don't know what you do about it, but I guess you're aware of this drug that's in the meat, and you ask guys what they're eating, just like they give you a list of supplements. We're kind of getting to the point now, once you get into training camp, once you get in those 3 months, you should know what's going on in your body. You're a professional athlete, and I think you're not responsible for everything that happens to the food that you eat, but I think you can be responsible for letting the commission know everything that goes in your body. Prediction for Anthony Johnson versus Joseph Parker, and for UFC 223, Joanna versus Rose. I think I'll start with Joanna. I think she gets her title back. I think she picks Rose apart this time. I think it goes the distance, but I think she wins almost every round. I think it's a technical masterpiece. Prediction for Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker. I'm going to say Anthony Joshua knocks him out. Jones is another animal. Yeah, Jones is like another human. I'm not even sure he's the same species as the rest of us. Garcia at Pizza and Soda pre-fight. I didn't hear about that, but that doesn't sound like a great idea. Mitchell, I have a real problem with Triple G. How come no one says Triple G to go up in weight if he's such a badass? But Canelo goes up and takes him to a draw, and now everyone gets on him, the smaller guy. I'm sorry that. I haven't heard a whole lot about it, about people giving Triple G garbage about it. But that fight, I don't think anybody really believes that that first fight was a draw. I'm going to just throw that out there. I think the only 3 people that thought that that was possibly a draw was the 3 referees sitting at that table. Or 2 referees, I guess, in majority draw. So, but that's boxing. If UFC refereeing is bad, boxing or judging is bad, boxing judging is horrific. I mean, there's a real surprise and a real anticipation when the scorecards come in because nobody knows what the hell is going to happen. What went wrong at UFC 217 for Joanna losing to Rose, in your opinion? I think she really underestimated Rose, honestly, and there might be something deeper there. See, in the pre-fight, Joanna always likes to talk a lot of trash. She likes to get in your head, almost like a female Mike Tyson kind of thing. She's always saying these little cryptic things, cryptic tweets, Facebook, Instagram posts. I mean, she goes after you to try to get in your head. And Rose just ghosted her. I mean, she didn't respond on Twitter. She didn't respond on Facebook. She didn't talk to her at press conferences. She wouldn't look at her and address her. And Joanna got pretty upset about it. She accused her of not promoting the fight, different things. So there may be something more there. A lot of people think that Joanna lost a piece of her game. It was kind of that people kind of solved a little piece of her game, that she lost that bullying aspect. However, I still think she's a great striker. I think she retools and is able to beat Rose. Rose closed the distance quick and got her a good shot at. Yes, she did. Joanna's obviously going to have to work on that. But technically speaking, Mitchell, and let's face it, the real cash cow in MMA, who is going to laugh all the way to the bank to win against Diaz, Conor, Khabib, Tony Mayweather, is GSP. Do you guys think GSP fights this year? I'm not so sure GSP fights this year. Mitchell says, yep, I'm not convinced. Constant, what's your prediction for Khabib versus Tony Perkis? Khabib dominating unanimous decision, possibly all 5 rounds. Osmond says no. I'm leaning towards no on this year for GSP too. Colitis is no joke. It's a serious issue. It's not something, yeah, I mean, did he want to fight Robert Whittaker? Of course not. But is he faking colitis? No. I mean, that's not something you get diagnosed by a doctor just, for shits and giggles. Peter, what's up, Peter Jones? Mikey Garcia via TKO, he says. If Dana is on his side, he will do it. Yeah, well, he kind of had a little bit of a controversial thing. Somebody pushed him. It was in an interview on MMA Junkie, I guess, and so he pushed him, and they were talking about Dana White. Dana White this, Dana White wants that, and he says, Dana White doesn't control me. And it was almost kind of like a thing, if they push me to fight, the harder they push me to fight, the less likely I'm going to be to fight, is kind of how I took it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, money talks. He doesn't have to fight to make that cash. Oh, for sure. Hello to you, Peter. Rose said she would choke out Joanna at UFC 223. Can you give me an opinion on that, please? I don't see it. I definitely don't see Rose submitting Joanna. Joanna's got a very underrated ground game too. She's got a great striking game. She's been working on her jiu-jitsu. I believe she's got a black belt under Marcelo. That's no joke. I don't see her getting submitted on the ground. And she has such an incredible takedown defense. I think maybe she keeps Thug off her this time. Zoltan, did you see GSP respond to Askren call out on Sarah podcast? I did not. I seen some blip about why the UFC will definitely sign Ben Askren, but I don't know. And I don't know that that's definite at all. GSP relinquished the belt quite a while back. Robert Whittaker is the legitimate champion now, to catch you up. And then now Robert Whittaker's out because he had a staph infection in his stomach. So Yoel Romero and Luke Rockhold fought for the interim title. Yoel Romero knocked out Luke Rockhold. So we now have Yoel Romero versus Robert Whittaker 2, which is a great fight. And here is Jimmy Lennon Jr. I'm going to come out here for the first fight here. Well, I said before, if you're not watching this on Showtime, download your app, go on your iPad, computer, whatever it is, and you can get a 7-day free trial of Showtime. Yes, it will, Cap. I believe that. And if you have Amazon Prime, after that, it's only $7.99 a month. So it's a pretty good deal. Do you think Joanna has a weak chin because Rose dropped with one punch? Hard to say after one fight. If she does it again, then yeah, it's going to be questionable. But I have a hard... she got tagged by, I believe, Shevchenko several times. She's been tagged a lot in several fights, and I have not seen that from her. So I think one fight, I think it's a little early to say that. It's a rematch, says Luis Pabon, the referee tonight. Hopefully we have 3 competent judges. I finally heard, Cap, it sounds like Andale Bird is not judging anymore right now. So WBE Super Lightweight Championship, 12 rounds. Got Kirill Balik of Bruce. 21-2. Well, we're always looking for original nicknames, and the Mad B is not one I've heard, so I'll give him originality on that one. What is your prediction on Anthony Pettis versus Chiesa at UFC 223? Anthony Pettis has fallen a long ways, and he's fallen a lot further if he loses to Mike Chiesa. I don't think he's dropped to that level yet. I think Anthony Pettis wins that fight, but Chiesa has gotten a lot better. But I think Pettis knocks him out, probably second or third round. Wish I knew how to take these subtitles off.
I was thinking, I thought you put them on so that you could see.
No, because I can't see the other stats. Rose has underrated power, but the key is her speed, says Peter. She gets a lot of force behind her punches, which helps her power. Pettis is making Rufus Sport and Dirk Rufus look bad. He has been recently, for sure. And you got to have that question. He's another guy that has dropped the ball post-USADA. Anybody who was great before USADA, and once the testing started, their career went to crap, you have to ask that question. I don't think it's unfair. All right, Barthelemy in the green gold trunks, and Relici in the black and gold. Well, hello, Leslie. Thanks for tuning in. Leslie, the only female on our streams.
Leslie could be a guy.
Just kidding, Leslie. Thanks for coming in. Don't leave, please. I might not be kidding, but we're happy to have you here. Relic throwing that jab out there, trying to keep Bartholomew at bay. I'll check your comments in between rounds as usual. And seems to be stalking. Bleak seems to be the counterpuncher. He's going to kind of weigh back on the ropes here. Bleak throwing the left hook from the outside there. Jab up on his toes a lot. Lot of movement from Bellick tonight. Bartholomew really throws, I think, his first punch there, straight right out of there. And I did read that Bellick is a slow starter. Excuse me, Bartholomew is a slow starter. But he is a high volume puncher as fights go on. Relic, a notorious body puncher, and then he goes for the body right there, jab to the body. And midpoint of the round here. Bartholomew continues to throw that jab out there. Relic looks to, Relic the southpaw, he's going to look to land that straight left over the top. You can see he's going to the left. He's rotating mostly to the left to avoid Relic's right hand. And that's kind of the kryptonite of southpaws. You can't do the same thing the whole time. Oh, nice 1-2 from Bartholomew there, though. 1-2 and a hook to the body, and Relic responds with a jab back. Nice double hook from Relic. Bartholomew going to the body there, and Relic goes back to the body. Those will pay dividends later on in the fight. So, oh, nice right here. Nice exchange from both guys there. Now these guys are heating up. Nice pivot in the uppercut from Relic there. And a body shot at the end of the round.
Oh, wow.
That fight started to open up there at the end of the round. When will the Mikey Garcia fight start? It all depends on how long this fight goes. So there's only 2 fights tonight, though. There's this one, and afterwards it'll be the Mikey Garcia fight. Peter Jones says he's ex-champion. You have to give him respect. Anyone who has who was a UFC champion is a beast. Absolutely. I'm just saying these guys that are not as good after USADA, you have to question why. I'm a big Anthony Pettis fan. I always have been. Like I said, one of my favorite pieces of memorabilia was the first Wheaties box, the Anthony Pettis box sitting up on my desk. Which I have almost done. Probably next week I'll have a complete little setup, kind of like Ariel Helwani has, with my little figurines and posters. All right, we're going to start the second round here, and Relic looks come out aggressive, right hand over the top there. And Bartholomew answering with a jab quickly. I expect Bartholomew to start this round a lot faster. He's a high-volume puncher, but he comes on later in fights.
That should be the answer.
Oh, nice left hook from Relic. Barely missed there, though. But Bartholomew's going to look to throw that double left hook.
And he threw 62 punches in the first round. Relic needs to cut off the ring as Bartholomew
beating him with that jab, lands the right hand, left hook. Bartholomew threw 62 punches in the first round, and he's starting this one busy too. And he's got Relic up against the ropes there. Hooks to the body, and exchange uppercuts to the body. Nice uppercut from Relic.
in the first.
Relic the consummate pressure. Bartholomew committed to the counter.
His corner.
Relic starting to throw that straight right from behind there. You got to be really fast to land that. That's not an orthodox shot.
Making sure he takes care of that.
There he throws that jab more, and he kind of mixes it up some. That was kind of a lazy straight right, though. So watch as he throws that straight right. Bartholomew standing orthodox now. He was standing southpaw earlier, but oh, nice combination from Relic. Nice hooks to the head and the body there. But Bartholomew may have switched. He's switching back to southpaw now. Watch as he switches back to orthodox, though. He may be trying to, and Bartholomew lands another right hook, left hook, right hook from Relic. Big right hand. Relic is super busy. He's got Bartholomew up against the ropes. I was just saying, Bartholomew might be switching stances there, hoping to catch Relic with a left hook over the top of that straight lazy right, and he lands a big right there. But Bartholomew landing a lot more. 20 seconds left in this round. Oh, nice left hook to the body of Relic. Or from Relic. Nice jabs from Bartholomew. Big left hook from Relic. Nice straight right from Relic. Another round in the books for Relic. Looks like a few people left and a few people came back in. I think some people are waiting for the Mikey Garcia fight. These two guys aren't as well known, but both good. Is it just me or it's not streaming? I'm not getting a freeze on my iPad, so everything seems to be good here on my end from what I can see. Maybe try rebooting and see what you get, RS. I haven't had anybody else say anything. So, trying to hear what the corner of Relic's saying there. Saying throw that double jab, fight in 10-second spurts. Side you hook a lot, all right.
This is round 3. The general feeling
How are we looking now, RS? Relic comes out and they exchange jabs at the beginning. Relic 1-2 pushes Bartholomew up against the ropes. Relic is really looking to impose himself. Oh, that was a slip. Relic threw a big right hook and Bartholomew, it was almost like he dodged out of the way. They says it's a slip, which seems to happen a lot in boxing. Whoa, busy combinations from Relic. 1-2 and going to the head and body. Oh, big digging left hooks for Relic, and he's known for those liver shots. That's those fight stopping shots. 1-2. Relic is really punishing Bartholomew right now. Oh, left, right. It's almost like he's fighting a punching bag right now. This is no fun for Bartholomew at all. Nice left hook over the top from Relic. Relic lands another jab. Bartholomew needs some answers, and he needs to find them quick. Nice right hand over the top. He switched stances a couple times. That doesn't seem to help. Relic throwing that double jab out there now. He's getting more and more confident. Relic really always keeping his hands up. Bartholomew comes back with a 1-2 and body shot there, but Bartholomew just not his busy self tonight. Nice right hook to the body from Relic. Misses the big left over the top. Bartholomew gets in a little body shot there, but didn't seem too sure of himself. Thanks for the update, RS. Triple left hook from Relic. I mean, he's known for that double left, jumping left uppercut from Relic. He's throwing everything tonight. Big left hook. Nice rotation, the pivot of the putting all his weight in this. Relic just putting on a masterpiece right now. If you don't usually watch boxing right now, double left hook from Relic and the right hand, right hook over the top. This is a work of art so far from Relic. 1-2. Barthelemy lands a jab in there. He's hardly able to breathe, though. Nice, 1-2-3. It's hard to tell if Barthelemy came in cold. Nice right hook over the top. And right hook to the body, left, right. Oh, big left hook. He just clapped Barthelemy there. And I would say that's got to be 3-0 for Barthelemy. And that was a dominating round. Not as much going on in the first round. The last 2 rounds completely dominating. And Barthelemy not known, was a low output puncher. So I don't know if he came out cold or if there's something going on with him or if he just can't solve the puzzle of Relic. He's just smothering him. What's up, RS? Yeah, I don't know what Barthelemy is doing. He's not even fighting. It looks weird. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if he's injured or something, Cap, because Barthelemy is a high output puncher. I believe that he's usually the higher output puncher. And in the first fight, so yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Try to listen in the corner and see if you can hear anything. His corner's telling him, I can't say, it's not in English, so that's not going to help me. Number 6 in his weight class. Yeah, he's looking to drop tonight. He's looking to drop out of the top 10 with a performance like this. Honestly, he looks horrible. 1-2 from Relic here. Relic just pumping that jab out there. Barthelemy, his jab looks quick when he throws it, but he's just not throwing. He's just not getting off tonight. And when he does, it's one punch. And Relic just constant pressure. Look at that. Everything might not be, as hard as he can throw it, but he throws there 4, 5, 6 punches. He's scoring. He's setting up. He's dodging. He dodges Barthelemy those couple times when Barthelemy throws a couple shots there. And I think Barthelemy's unsure of himself at this point. That was a jab there. Big left hook to the body from Relic. Maybe Barthelemy will warm up. But right uppercut. He's got a lot of time. That's the nice thing about a 12-round fight is you can afford to drop the first 4 rounds and still have a great chance of winning a fight. And we've seen plenty of fighters do it. Barthelemy finally starting to get a little busier throwing those jabs out there, but not a whole lot else. Oh, and Relic with a triple jab and a right hand behind it. Barthelemy comes back with the left hook and then a right hook to the body. Left hook from Relic. Relic's going to punish him. But Relic throws nice double uppercut there. Seems like he might be opening up a little bit here. Relic's landing those jabs from the outside. But misses the uppercut. Boxing's just such a nice right hook to the body. From Relic and Barthelemy with the right. Boxing's just such a left hook from Relic there. Nice left hook. And Barthelemy seems to be opening up finally here towards the end of the 4th round. I don't remember him being this slow of a starter. But big left hook from Relic to the head and the body. Misses the right hook up top. Right uppercut. They're saying Relic was the busier fighter in the first fight, since this is a rematch. But I thought Barthelemy was usually a pretty busy fighter. Barthelemy misses 2 wild shots, hook and uppercut there. And, he lands a nice clubbing left hook there, though, and they exchange hooks and uppercuts. Nice little bit of action in there. And Relic just shoots that left hook out there. He's landing almost every time. He got Barthelemy, landed that left hook over the top, how I was talking about when Relic comes in. He can't afford to get lazy with that right hand over the top. or to keep that right hand low, because Barthélemy will hit him with that left hook over the top. Who's fighting now? It's Barthélemy and Relic. I can't remember the guy's first name, sorry. But it's heating up. What's up, Jason? Thanks for tuning in, man. Eric, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, I'm glad to see it's not the main event yet, and we got as many people in here for a boxing match as we do for a lot of the UFC fight nights, so that's a good thing. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Everybody that tuned in for the interview with Pete Spratt earlier today, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Cap. Yes, if you're not subscribed, I always appreciate that. You'll get notifications from when we go live, and the likes definitely help. Lipinets and Garcia, I have Mikey Garcia, 9th round knockout. But Sergey's undefeated. He definitely comes to fight. And here we go into the 5th round. And Relic coming out aggressive here again with that left hook. Wow. Barthélemy starting to throw some power shots. He misses there, but wild left hook and uppercut. Nice, double jab and right hand misses from Relic, but he stays busy. Nice shot there from Relic. Nice right, left. So many shots happen in boxing. Nice right over the top from Barthélemy. A lot of times you'll see a guy that's busier. Big left, right, left. Big right hand over the top. You'll see a guy that's busier, and you'll think he won, and you'll look back at the stats and realize the other guy actually landed more punches, but the referee will call it for the guy that threw the most. Big left hook from Barthélemy, and they're really heating up there. Right hook from Relic. 400 punches thrown so far for Relic. Jesus, 111 punches in the 4th round. That's what these lighter fighters do. 140-pound boxers. Man, little break here for a low blow. Nice right hook and triple left hook from Relic. He's really got the output tonight. Barthélemy, when he throws, he looks fast, he looks sharp, but Relic's getting out of the way of everything. Relic lands a 1-2 there. Just a real workmanlike effort from Relic tonight. And he might be setting Barthélemy up for something in the later rounds. But, nice big left hook from Barthélemy. Only takes one big shot to turn this around for Barthélemy, though. Right hook over the top from Relic. 1-2 over the top from Barthélemy. Barthélemy could steal this round. Big right hook to the body from Barthélemy. Relic comes back with a triple left hook, though. And the jabs. Barthélemy, when he lands, it looks sharp. He's just not throwing a lot of shots tonight. Big left hook from Barthélemy. Lands right on the chin of Relic. He could really hurt Relic coming in. Relic he's starting to hold that right hand lower and lower. I would continue to watch that. If you do see Barthélemy get a knockout, it's going to be over the top of that low right hand. And he puts it back up again now. See Barthélemy, he lands the jab there. Nice sharp jab, throws a left hook. And Relic almost kind of took the second half of that round off. He had to need a little bit of a rest. And he lands a couple punches there at the end, though. Showboats a little bit. I think he's trying, but Relic tired, says Cap. Yeah, he kind of took about half of that round off, and that's something in boxing that they'll do a lot, especially in 12-round fights. You'll see fighters take a round off. And it's a strategic thing, something you can't get away with in MMA, really. Garcia by TKO, I think he will end it in the 9th, says Eddie. Well, Eric, you called it exactly like I did, my friend. I called Mikey Garcia in the 9th. Round is this. They're going into the 6th round, RS. Cap says, I think he's trying, but rope-a-dope, says RS. Possibly. It's possible. That would be a dramatic turn of events if Barthelemy was able to tire him out and come up with a knockout here. It's just, for those of you that are used to watching MMA, I know I keep on saying it, but it's a different game. You can see a guy get dominant for a very long time and win a fight. Especially the first time. Oh, Relic comes out. Oh, man, yes, I think he did take that 5th round out because he comes out with fire in the 6th round, lands about 6 punches, and then kind of throws Barthelemy into the ropes. Oh, wow. Barthelemy just keeps backing into those ropes. He's getting hit with hooks and uppercuts now. Left hook from Relic to the body. Double jab. I think it's pretty obvious that Relic took big left hook from Relic. They exchange uppercuts. But, yeah, it's obvious now that Relic took that last round off and still might have won it. Still might have won it because Barthelemy didn't do a whole lot. But throwing a double jab out there for Relic. Relic hoping to get that second win maybe and go for a knockout. 1-2 from Relic. Just 1-2, 1-2. Left hook. Barthelemy going to the body some there. I was just about to say not a lot of holding tonight, which is kind of nice to see in boxing, that when they're not hugging each other the whole time. Just constant jab from Relic. His left hand's got to be getting tired. Barthelemy throws that left hook over the top, but oh, nice. 1-2, 1-2. Relic keeping that right hand up high enough, lands a right uppercut. Lead right uppercut from behind. That is not something that, wow, nice combination from Relic. That is not something you normally see landed in championship fights, unless it's an old guy like Roy Jones Jr. or something. Relic just 1-2, 1-2. He's almost landing at will on Barthelemy right now. Lands the jab. Does Relic. Big left hook from Relic. And just another dominating round from him. Right hand over the top for Relic. Big right uppercut. He's bringing out all the tools tonight. And it's all off of that jab. Barthelemy throws a combination in the body there and then holds. He's fighting in spurts, Barthelemy. He's throwing 1 and 2 punches. And Relic's just, he's fighting a marathon. Nice left uppercut from Relic. Gets out of the way of Barthelemy's uppercut. And Barthelemy throws a big left hook that lands. But nice defense from Relic. Gets out of the way of the big hook and comes back with a combination. Relic in total control of this fight right now. Lands a jab, but now holds his hand. He's holding his hands way down for a minute there. Barthelemy does land a right hand over the top towards the end there. From a striking perspective, it's easier to get caught by a lucky punch in MMA than in boxing, says RS. Agreed, but these guys, that's what they do. You know, that's all they do is train punching all the time. This belt, it's for the WBE, it's for super lightweight belt, I believe, 140-pound belt. Who win Garcia? Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets is next after this fight. So not over yet. It's for Terrence Crawford's old belt. Thanks for informing us, Cap. Cap knows more about boxing, or at least current boxing, than I do. Eric Godoy. Are you really going to ask me why I can't show the fights? Are you just trolling me, dude? Go to Showtime. Showtime.com. Download the app. Whatever the hell you need to do. Take your 7-day free trial and you can watch it with us. Stop trying to get my channel kicked off. When the fight starts. Main event starts after this one between Barthelemy and Relkin. Keyray Relic putting on a workman's performance against Barthelemy. It's a blistering pace through 400 punches in the first 4 rounds. And there's Steve Farhood has a shutout on his scorecard. He's the Showtime unofficial scorer. And these 3 blind judges don't always line up with the commentators, but it'd be pretty hard to see this one any other way. Relic throwing that double jab out there again, and Barthelemy lands a nice combination in the body there, but he's going to need a knockout here. That's pretty obvious. Relic just blistered him again with that jab. Barthelemy misses a big left hook. I'll tell you what, Barthelemy's going to be wearing sunglasses tomorrow because that right eye is going to be swollen from eating jabs and hooks all night. Relic throws a lead uppercut without the jab behind it. That's just not going to work against Relic most of the time. Nice combination body shot from Barthelemy. As soon as I say that, though, and a big right hook to the body from Barthelemy. So Barthelemy's been able to land that right hook to the body. He's missed a lot with the left hook, so maybe that's the way he needs to go. Misses a big left hook over the top. I noticed Barthelemy hasn't tried to go southpaw in a while now, since towards the early rounds. And Relic just continuing to pump that jab out there. Nice left hook to the bottom from Barthelemy. Barthelemy's got to go to the body. He's got to just look. Relic is so busy. The good part of that for Barthelemy, and he throws a combination, lands a couple shots to the body there. The good part of that for Barthelemy is you can't tell me that Relic's not open for the counter. Oh, and there's another low blow from Barthelemy. Barthelemy has been plagued in his career by low blows. He's lost 3 points in his career for low blows, and this may be a fourth. This is at least the second low blow in this fight. Barthelemy and Relic are fighting right now. What's up, Mathan Roy? What's going on? Dime Stan, how's it going, man? I got in the fight, the Mikey Garcia fight. Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets. I have Mikey Garcia, 9th round knockout. 3 times in a career, he's had points deducted. Not the fourth yet, though. They're not taking a point away yet. Oh, nice 1-2. Oh, do they say he does take a point away the second time? I couldn't hear the referee. Oh, nice left hook over the top from Relic. Relic looks upset now. Nice right hand over the top. And I think big right hook from Relic. I think it's just a style that Barthelemy fights. I don't think he's a dirty fighter. He lands a lot of body shots, and sometimes you go low when that happens. But he's went low a lot in his career. In like 20 minutes first. When is Garcia fight on, buddy? Yeah, probably like 20 minutes. There's about 3 rounds left of this fight. Only 2 fights tonight. Both championship fights, and then Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets will be on. Translating for Sergey here, interviewing him. Cap says he's got Garcia. I think everybody's got Garcia. So, but Sergey could, he could shock the world here tonight. He's definitely a capable opponent. Lipinets, no joke, though. Absolutely knockout. I expect it to be a competitive fight. Hopefully more competitive than this fight's been so far. And Relic coming out like a shotgun again, pushing Barthelemy against the ropes there, throwing that jab. And he's really pushing him up against the ring there. He's been unable to corner him and to completely cut off the ring. Barthelemy lands a left uppercut there, but Barthelemy's just got to go for broke here. But he can't do it one shot at a time. He's got to throw combinations. Just because you're down and you need the knockout, when you got 5 rounds left, you don't need it in one shot. Nice left uppercut there from Barthelemy, but Relic comes back and lands 3 times as many punches. Right hand over the top. Oh, Barthelemy really telegraphed that right hand over the top. I mean, I could see that coming 3 seconds before he threw it. And I think that might be part of the issue tonight that I'm seeing. I think Bartholomew might be telegraphing some of his punches. Lands the jab there. But Relvick, excuse me, right uppercut through the middle. This is just a blood. Oh, nice combination from Bartholomew. Finally lands a big right uppercut and a left hook. Oh, another shoe shine from Bartholomew there, and Relic comes back. These guys are going at it right now. Nice double uppercut. Bartholomew throws a few shots in there, and they're standing in the middle of the ring finally. Bartholomew's tired of standing up against the ropes and trying to counter. He's finally going to try being the aggressor there, and Relic lands a big counter left hook. Oh, he might have hurt Bartholomew there with that right hook to the body. But I got to give it to Bartholomew in this round, though. He continues to go forward even as he eats punches. Throws another winging uppercut there in the last minute of the 8th round. Relic throws a ton of punches there. Lands a straight jab and a straight right, left hook, right hook. Nice right hand from Relic there. Bartholomew throws a double left hook and lands it. He looks quick and sharp. Left hook from Relic. Bartholomew, when he does land, he's just has not been busy tonight at all. And like I said, I think he's telegraphed some of his shots. He telegraphed that left hook there, and he switches back to southpaw. But look at that left hook. You can see the tell when he drops. He drops his body when he throws that left hook. Start to watch Bartholomew. If I can see it from here, I guarantee you that Relic can see it from a mile away. Bartholomew has to get the knockout. Absolutely. Garcia by murder. Says Voyage, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Daddy Ray Jones, thank you. Like I said, 9th round. I got Mikey Garcia 9th round. But, yeah, thanks for all the likes. Thanks for everybody coming in. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more boxing. I'm having more people. It is Showtime fights and HBOs, but a lot of these I have more people in the room for the boxing matches than the UFC matches. So, and our favorite Adrian Broner coming up against Vargas. Hopefully he gets knocked out again. If nobody knows who Adrian Broner is, just stop what you're doing right now and throw him some hate on Twitter. Just trust me, he deserves it. A big left hook from Relic to start the 9th round. And Bartholomew up against the ropes again. 1-2 from Relic. Relic's been averaging more than 100 punches a round. Big left hook. It's an insane pace. This is like a strawweight pace, like the 108-pound fighters. Just throwing a ton of jabs out there. Bartholomew throws the uppercut there. Big left hook over the top from Relic. They were just saying you could have a unification bout if Relic walks away with this. Bartholomew not out yet, but Relic definitely dominating. Big 1-2. Big combination from Relic. He's really opening up. Nice right hook to the body. What about the cardio on Relic tonight? 1-2. Bartholomew dodged a few of those and comes back with a nice combination of the body. Relic up top with several punches. 1-2. I don't know what the CompuBox number is nowadays. I think it's somewhere around 1,400. But Relic's got to be pushing up there in some of the top output performances. Nice right hook to the body from Relic. And the commentator just says, like I said earlier, this is art. He says Relic painting a masterpiece. Bartholomew just... Is it just me? Am I over-exaggerating? Or does Bartholomew really... Does he really give a telltale on those big shots? Nice right uppercut from Relic. Barthelemy throws a left hook to the body, double left hook. But I'll tell you, I can almost tell you when Barthelemy's going to throw that right hook. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 from Relic. Uppercuts. And you should not have to... Nice. When he goes to the body, he has a lot more success. A big combination there, but you got to mix it up. When he throws those more like uppercut hooks, he's a lot less predictable. It's a lot later in the round now, though. And Barthelemy pivots into that uppercut and gets caught with a jab, but he's having more success with those kind of uppercut hook style punches. More looping punches. Barthelemy, probably his best round here. I don't know that he won it, but he's at least a little busier. And they both missed big shots there towards the end of the round there. Broner has never been KO'd. Yeah, he got beat by Mikey Garcia, though. I'm just not an Adrian Broner fan. I don't like what he said about MMA. I don't like what he did to women. I don't like the randomly hitting civilian in a crowd. I'm just not a fan of Adrian Broner at all.
Look at me.
Thank you, Chad Beast. How's it going, Chad?
Start throwing that right.
Got to get into boxing. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to get some boxers in. I don't have any hookups in boxers. That's going to be the challenge. But I'm growing hookups in MMA. What's up, JR? Thanks for tuning in, man. First second says 2 good nights. You think Broner will win? Will it be his last fight? I hope he gets knocked out. I don't know. I don't know if he wins or not. But I'm not an Adrian Broner fan whatsoever. Or is Broner this to get choked out and his arm broken? Yeah, why doesn't Broner jump in an MMA ring? He thinks so little of MMA. I'd love to see him in there against anybody in the UFC. Because he'd get destroyed. Well, quite the obvious statement from the commentator saying Barthelemy's going to need a knockout, and Relic punishes him to start the round up against the ropes again. Relic with the right uppercut, left hook, big right hook over the top. It's a shame that Relic didn't have somebody, big left hook over the top. It's a shame that Relic didn't have an opponent to somewhat match his output in this fight. It's so amazing that big right hand over the top from Relic and a big left hook. He's landed over 100 or thrown over 100 punches around. With this capacity, it would have been nice to see him fight somebody that was more competitive, to open up a little bit. Nice jab from Barthelemy there, but Relic comes back with the right hook to the body. Mikey versus Broner in Judo Showdown says for a second. And that's one of the first times they've had to break him there. That's good in a boxing match, for sure. You hate to see those matches where they're hugging, and unfortunately you've seen them too much in boxing, but not tonight. Barthelemy knows he needs a knockout. I mean, he's starting to chase Relic now, and Relic's catching him with that counter hook, left hook coming in. Barthelemy lands a big uppercut. He's landing everything. Whoa! Barthelemy throws a big left hook there, lands left hook uppercuts. He's eating everything Relic will throw right now. He's walking through the fire. And this is the fight we needed to see. Barthelemy's hurt Relic to the body. I'm pretty sure. Relic seems doesn't seem to be showing it too much though. It's hard to come back from those body shots. You don't recover from them in the same way as the headshots, but Relic continues the output. So obviously he's not as hurt as maybe we thought. Big right hook from Barthelemy, and he just knows nothing but to come forward. Whoa, and Barthelemy with a big combination there towards the end. Barthelemy might have won that round. That was a great round, finally, in a fight dominated by Relic. Barthelemy needed that a long time ago. So far, Relic is winning by quite a bit.
Well, the irony is they told Relic to go
Lama Linares fight on. No, Zane, I haven't heard anything about that. If it's on, Linares has a decent shot to beat him. Relic is winning Jamal. Oh yeah. On, not tonight. I get what you're saying. Is it on at all? Linares definitely more than a shot. He's very talented, but Lama is just too skilled. I didn't know that fight was on. Alfredo Gomez, really? Yep, Zane. Linares could beat Lomachenko. Ooh. You really think so, Cap? I don't know that anybody beats Lomachenko right now. That guy is on an absolutely another level. But I mean, anybody can be beat. So, and here we go into the 11th round. We're going into the championship rounds. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. But Barthelemy, he's going to need something huge. Cat Mike, it's like 3 to 5 guys, I think, who can beat Lomachenko. Jamal Valentina says, thanks. I don't know, Cap, you've watched more boxing in the last couple of years than I have, but everybody thought Lomachenko was going to get a pretty good challenge the last time, though, when he dominated. Big uppercuts from Relic, and continuing to throw those left hooks and jabs out there. You got to really give it to Relic. Right hand over the top. I mean, he knows he's way up. He could dance and run and hold. Throws a right hook to the body. He's right in there, standing right in front of Barthelemy. Big double left hook to the body from Relic and a right hand over the top. Double uppercut. And what about the freaking cardio on this guy? This is an insane cardio display by Relic. I mean, he changes up his speed. He's changed up his angle. Yeah, I was switching my cord on my phone cord. Somebody took my other cord for charging, so I've had to switch between my phone and my iPad here. So, but Relic landing, just continuing to throw those jabs and those hooks out there. And I mean, this guy could be a marathon runner. I mean, I don't know what this guy does to train in the gym, but to go for 12 rounds like this, big right hand over the top from Relic.
Is it the time of the fight where I say we are in Texas, guys?
Nice 1-2, and I mean, I don't even know if boxing judges could screw this up. I believe we're in Barthelемy's hometown, but nice left hook from Barthelemy, right hand over the top. But Relic's just really completely dominated almost every facet of this fight. Big right hand over the top from Relic. And body shots. Oh, Barthelemy comes back with a big combo. The left hook. Where was that earlier in the fight? Barthelemy hands down on his waist now. And we're going into the last round here. Relic is a beast of a fighter. Hell yeah, that guy is like, he's like the Nate or Nick Diaz of boxing. And his cardio is off the charts. Yeah, anybody who's not subscribed, as always, thank you. Please subscribe and like. That's all I have. There's not a lot of revenue in YouTube from ads, especially with these live streams. What's up, David Moreno? Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets are next. This is the last round of Relkin and Barthelemy. I can't remember the guys' first names, but it's been a workmanlike performance for Relkin for sure. He's won almost every round. Mikey bought Lipinets for $3 million fixed fight. Oh jeez. What's up, Miguel? How's it going? Put him there. What's the website to see the fight for free? It's called Showtime.com. Take the seven-day free trial. Anybody? Excuse me. Anybody can get it. Hey, David. You mind getting me some water, please? Nice double left hook from Relkin, and he's not going to take a round off in this fight. Continues to throw that jab out there. If anything, it looks like Barthélemy. Big right hand over the top from Relic. If anything, it looks like Barthélemy's more tired than Relic. Right hand over the top from Relic. You got to wonder what Barthélemy's training for this fight looked like. Nice left hook to the body, left hook to the head from Relic. Big right hand over the top. Okay, Barthélemy throws, he throws a combo, but lands just one of that. Just regular water, please. Just fill it up with regular water. Thank you. Thanks, David. I think this is more of Barthélemy being bad more than Relic looking good. Relic is good, but he isn't elite. Barthélemy dropped the ball at this fight. I think you're probably right, Cap. It's obviously a combination of both. Jump left hook from Barthélemy. I don't think Relic's going to be a world beater anytime soon. I'm not putting him in the top 10 pound for pound or anything. Nice right uppercut from Relic, though. Barthélemy shoe shines him there, throwing that jab out there. Now he's going to try and showboat after losing almost every second of the fight. Barthélemy's going to put his hands down and come in with like a little bit of a kung fu stance. Switch stances, that was interesting. I mean, why not? Try anything at this point. He does land a left hand over the top, and but Relic matches him. Relic lands a right hand over the top, and barring a gigantic shot from Barthélemy, Relic's on his way to a unanimous decision, I would imagine. It will be interesting to see the scorecard, says Jamal. Being the fight is in Barthélemy's hometown. I did see that. But, I mean, if anybody can screw it up, it's boxing. But this is one of the most dominating performances I've seen in a long time. Another jab for Relic. Oh, Barthélemy with another low blow at the end of the 12th round. That's a big low blow. And if you're Relic in the hometown of Barthélemy, if you have any doubts, I mean, I'm not doubting that he got hit hard, but I mean, I'm selling this with every trick in the book like a used car salesman to try to get a point taken off.
And unfortunately, a page that exists in Barthélemy's playbook, Al, we've seen it in the past.
And it looks like they're not going to take a point off. And there's the end of the fight. And the scorecards hopefully are not too interesting because Relic definitely earned a dominant victory there. Cap, now they won't cheat him. They won't cheat for him. Boxing only cheats when there's a lot of money involved. For sure. Man, can you believe, though, in 2017, 2018, you still see some of the obvious corrupt decisions in boxing that we see? It boggles my mind. There's obviously some money in it. Miguel, thank you, Fights with Friends. I'll be back when the Mickey Lipinet fight starts. Lipinet fans here. Mickey. I like you, Miguel. Well, it's going to be starting here in a few minutes because this fight's over. Anybody got Lipinets in this one? Anybody picking Sergey Lipinets? Oh, that was very low. That was, I mean, he almost had to get on the ground to hit him with that low blow. A jumping left hook from Barthélemy towards the end of the fight. And I mean, yeah. he could have disqualified him, as the commentator said, because that really looked purposeful. I mean, you almost have to really try to hit somebody that low. That was crazy. To be honest, I would have called Triple G and Canelo a draw also. It's way too much money involved. It's smart money. You can't deny that. Not something you're gonna see in MMA, most likely, but it was an entertaining fight, and we're gonna see it again. 1,237 punches thrown tonight by Relkin. That is insane. No, Mikey is going to KO him, then we'll see. Oh, jeez. We got a real battle going back between the Sergey and Mikey fans here. I like it. 117 to 110. Looks like there will not be a horrible decision tonight. 117, 110, two scorecards, 118 109. And they get it right. And he is the WBA super lightweight champion, Kirill Relic. And there are a lot of belts in boxing, but this is one of the legitimate championships. The big three that have been around forever are still the ones that are recognized: WBA, WBC, and IBF. And Relic wins the WBC. Big win for him, even if it wasn't against a guy that didn't have a whole lot of output. What's up, Tony? Thanks for coming in, man. Cap, I'm watching Mikey versus Lipinets on Showtime, and then number 6 versus 7 featherweight on ESPN. I did see there was an ESPN fight tonight, too. I can't call 2 fights at once. You can give us some updates on the other ones, Cap, but when I tried to call the Bellator and UFC at the same time, I didn't like it. I didn't think it went real well. We're up to 16 likes. Thanks, guys, for the next fight. If you're in here and you don't mind, if you could hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. We're getting more people in here. Obviously, everybody here for the main event. Thank you, Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets. Up to 20. Thank you very much. Yeah, calling both would be a mess. Yeah, it's... I'm sure you remember, Cap, when I was trying to call UFC and Bellator when Chael Sonnen and Rampage were fighting, and yeah, that was a bit of a wreck. Jones, Mike, you got to be aware of Lipinets' right hand, a lot of power. Lipinets gonna keep his guard up and be careful of Mikey's speed and power. Great analysis, Jamal. Thank you, and more people coming in. Mikey Garcia's got a lot of fans. Sergey's got a lot of fans in his community. Anybody who's new to the channel that hasn't been on here, I'm going to be doing a lot more boxing. If you like boxing, if you like MMA, I'm interviewing some of the top guys in the sport right now. Just in the last month, I've had 8 UFC fighters on the show, so please subscribe. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't get a whole lot from you being subscribing, but I wouldn't cry if you gave me a donation on my super chat. That would actually be greatly appreciated. As I said, we don't get a lot of revenue, and I do have a lot of fun doing this, but it is an effort, and I appreciate everybody watching, and definitely always appreciate anybody that's able to donate. Well, thanks for tuning in, Eric. I thought I'd seen you before, but if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate the subscription. Anybody who can, I will give you a huge shout out if you're able to donate on the super chat, or if you're able to donate to my PayPal. I'm going to put the address to my PayPal here. They won't let me put a link. But just paypal.me/Fights of Friends. You type that in. All donations go straight to my PayPal account, and helps me continue to do things like this. I believe in, the fighters pay. I don't look down on anybody for anything, but I do pay for my pay-per-views because I have a conviction of seeing the fighters get paid. And they're not cheap, but I would probably do it anyways.
A shutout for the new champion. So while Relic may, like the rest of us,
thank you, Cap. Jamarca Johnson, if you want to see the fights, go to Showtime.com or download the Showtime app. You get a 7-day free trial. After that, if you have Amazon Prime, which almost everyone on the planet does, I think at this point, it's going to cost you $7.99 a month. Not a bad deal. I believe Lipinets is 13-0. I know he's undefeated. Jamarcus is 12-0. Well, M&L, so I can lose my fight and never make any more money? That doesn't sound like a great idea. Cap says 13-0 Lipinets. That's what I thought it was. I'm not looking at the site right now. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you to the new subscribers. I'm seeing some new subscribers coming in. Thank you very much, guys. Once I get up to 5,000 subscribers, YouTube just bought over a new company called Fame. They're setting up creators with sponsorships. And once you have to have 5,000 subscribers, but they will set you up with a like sponsorship at that subscribe now. Yeah, come on, guys. 6 people, just hit that subscribe button. We'll get to 1,400 tonight. We didn't. Thank you to everybody that watched that. It's definitely paying dividends to show these boxing matches. There's been a lot more interest than I thought maybe there would be. So, and I'm enjoying getting into it. Oh, thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. I'm the only person in the world to get your name right. Oh, I try, sir. Link Garcia versus Lipinets. Garcia versus Lipinets. Showtime, 7-day trial.
How well you guys know each other over the years? I remember watching his fights, being a younger kid, and
it's like they're gonna have a little bit of pre-talk here with Mikey Garcia's dad and his trainer.
Not only a former champion, but a great champion. So he's got a lot of experience.
He's one of the things
I'm in Seattle area, actually.
And he's always had
It's Buddy McGirt. I have not seen Buddy in a while. He is, he's obviously aged a little bit since I was last seen him, but he's still training.
Is there a type of style or a particular type of fighter that you like to work with?
Definitely Hall of Famer Buddy McGirt. He was crazy. Yeah, Mike, he used to sleep on boxing. I did, Cap, and I thank Cap for getting me back in there and getting on me. So I'm going to expand this to some other fighting here soon, too. I tried. They wanted a card number, says Jamarca. Sorry, man. I don't know then. I didn't get asked for a card number, but I think that's probably because I'm already signed up with Amazon Fire. So if you're already set up on your with an account on your phone, on Roku, on Amazon Fire or whatever, then they won't ask you for any more information. But if you don't want to get charged, I'll tell you for the 7-day trial, you can cancel it immediately. I mean, you can cancel it right after you take it. Sign up for it, cancel it 10 seconds later. You're still going you're still going to have it for the 7 days.
He's one of the few fighters today.
So they won't stop it for until the 7 days are over.
Most guys try to take the easy road.
And you see
Yeah, Cap's right, Jamarca.
being a world champion that's getting,
Oh, Buddy trains Lipinets, says Jamarca.
I'm sure we're going to get the best Lipinets that people have ever seen. That I know for a fact.
I haven't seen a lot of Sergey Lipinets, but
Wait and watch. It's gonna be interesting, baby.
that has me more interested knowing that Buddy McGirt's in his corner.
At the same time,
That guy's one of the best trainers ever.
even Robert, how would that have gone?
He's one of the best boxers ever. That guy is an animal. Absolute genius in the ring.
It'd been a stinker.
Who won, Jose?
I ain't punching. You know what I mean?
Relic won the first fight against Bartholomew, and we're just in between fights here. Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets is next. Thank you. I'll just stay here, listen to YouTube for the play-by-play. Well, thank you, Jamarca. Yeah, both these guys are good. Definitely going to be a good fight. Eric, how long have you been into boxing, bro? I started watching boxing when I was a kid. 1988 is really the first boxing I remember watching. 1988 Olympics with Roy Jones. Actually, I remember seeing a little bit of Mike Tyson before that. So even basically about as young as I can remember, younger than 10 years old, I remember watching boxing with my uncle. For quite a few years, I kind of dropped out of it, was watching more MMA, and I'm getting back into it recently here. Anyone named Sergey is tough, says Jason. I actually did do a little bit of boxing. I did a thing that was called the Tough Man Contest back in the day. It was on the old Fox Sports. Actually, I fought in Tri-Cities Coliseum in Kennewick. So I had some, they were and a couple other amateur matches. So I had an on and off again 2-year amateur boxing career. I did judo for a lot longer, but I did really enjoy a little time in boxing. 88 Sweet Pea Whitaker. Whitaker was one of the greatest counterpunchers ever, man. That guy was magic. Magic in the ring. Top pound for pound. Super underrated fighter. I'd put him up ahead of Sugar Ray Leonard. Up ahead of a lot of guys. He might be top 5. He's one of these guys that people forget about. RS, I did lose a fight by technical knockout. I was not unconscious, but I did fight a 175-pounder that hit very, very hard. Felt like I was getting hit in the head with a sledgehammer. I got knocked down in the first round. Towards the end, at the beginning of the first round, actually, I got knocked down. Yeah, towards the end of the second round, I took a knee because I knew I was hurt. And then the second round, I got knocked down again. The referee stopped the fight. So that was my only loss. It was by knockout. And, I got beat up pretty good. I got my bell ring pretty good. I'm sure I had a concussion. I'm taking Mikey Garcia in the fight tonight. What do you think of Lomachenko foot movement? I think Lomachenko's foot movement's the best in the game.
I believe I'm the best fighter in this generation.
Absolutely. That guy's magic on his feet. What's up, Jessie Vargas? How you doing, man? How's it going over there in Idaho? What's the weather like over there right now? It seems to be sunny everywhere today. Even here in Seattle, it was sunny. So that's nice. I was able to get a little work done, able to go outside even a little bit today. Yes, Mikey Garcia does have heart, for sure. Both fighters good, but I'm picking Garcia because he doesn't play politics. He wants to fight the best. Garcia beats Lomo, in my opinion, says Jamarca. That would be a great fight. And this could set up that fight. We could be seeing Mikey Garcia and Lomachenko if Mikey wins this fight, as he's favored to do. But he's got to get past Sergey Lipinets, and that's not going to be an easy fight, I don't think, at all, especially with Betty McGirt in his corner.
Let's talk about April 7th, because 2 weeks ago,
Cap also thinks Mikey would beat Lomachenko. We're going to have some trash talking going on that, and I disagree with you guys. If that fight happens, I got Lomachenko in that fight, but Mikey Garcia is good. You never know. $50 AB versus Jessie Vargas prediction. Who do you think wins the next Triple G Canelo fight? I have Triple G winning that fight, like I thought he won the first fight. But Canelo's always getting better. You know, he's not old. He's still young. He's still getting better. So you never know. It's going to be a great fight. Mike only seen Lomachenko fight, so of course you will pick Lomachenko. I seen Mikey Garcia beat everybody's favorite fighter, Adrian Broner. So I watched a little bit of those highlights there, and that made me a fan just right there.
26-1, he had a loss against an experienced guy, you know, who's fighting one of my worlds. So, you know, it's just like that, you know. I'm prepared for the fight, and it is what it is.
Abner, let me come to you because
AB done, please, not bring him up. All right, Jamarki, you got it.
June 9th in Los Angeles, you're both extremely popular there.
I got it, yes, sir. What's up, Nick? How's it going, man? First fight, Relic. Relic beat Barthelemy, I think is how you pronounce his name. Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipinets are next. There's just some pre-talk in between the fights right now. Jones, what's going on, man? 37-0 versus 13-0. The O has got to go. There's a lot of O's in boxing, though. Agreed, Cap. Any news on HBO card? I have to look at it. I have HBO. I don't know. Cap probably knows. Somebody that's online right now. I'm watching my stream. I'm watching you guys' comments on my iPad and recording on my phone. So I'm not looking at anything else online right now. But anybody can tell us what's going on HBO boxing. Go and let us know. You going to do Anthony versus Parker? Absolutely. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, lots of O's and A's. I like it, Jones. I like it. HBO got a couple fights coming up. Yeah, I seen they had a couple fights coming up. No, nobody I really recognize, Cap, but some guys you might recognize. The Medi, how you doing, Medi? What's going on? Eric DeLeon, did he win? I didn't see. Jason says yes. Okay. Was that on the ESPN card? I'm not sure. It wasn't on the Showtime card. Jessie Garcia, I'm Pendleton, Oregon Casino, trying to make some money, or else I'd be home watching boxing. Well, Jessie Garcia, I actually know Pendleton pretty well. I was born in Walla Walla, so lived very close to there. Didn't spend a whole lot of time in Pendleton, not a real big town, but went there through for the roundup, and I love some Pendleton whiskey. You guys like whiskey? And you ever see Pendleton whiskey anywhere? Brewed there in Pendleton, Oregon. That's some delicious whiskey. I highly recommend it. That's what Pendleton's known for, is the roundup and their whiskey. Jamarcus says, Miguel, you had too many drinks tonight. RS, am I the only one rooting for Lipinets? No, Miguel is too, man. Place your prediction for Lipinets Garcia. I have Garcia winning in the 9th round by knockout. Undefeated 3-division champion of the world, Mikey Garcia, coming down to the ring right now. I don't have a problem with these long, drawn-out walkouts. I like the art of it in boxing. I mean, they'll come out, 15 guys deep, holding their belts. Huge spectacle. Everybody's taking pictures. They're in no hurry to get to the ring. He's got his cowboy hat on. I don't have a problem with the showmanship at all. I actually enjoy it. Jessie says Garcia by KO, WWE walkouts. I haven't watched WWE in a long time, but I think you can be entertaining and still have good fights for sure. My heart beating fast and it sucks to watch this, man. Well, it should be fun, Jamarco. We almost got 100 people in here. Anybody who's not subscribed, please subscribe. We're going to be doing, if you're into boxing, I'm going to be doing Joshua versus Parker here soon. Of course, always doing all the UFCs pretty much and the Bellators. Bellator Grand Prix. You got Fedor and Frank Mir coming up soon. That's going to be a great fight. UFC, of course, the biggest fight of the year. Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov. And then we're just going to continue to go with boxing after Anthony Joshua and Parker. You got the Cinco de Mayo fight. You got Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. So there's a lot coming up here soon. Well, thank you, Pete. I appreciate it. That is a great compliment, sir. Jones, it's time. Wait. Now, Jimmy Lennon Jr. has been known as one of the best announcer in boxing by a lot of people for years, but he doesn't have a let's get ready to rumble. He has it's showtime. So it's not time, it's showtime. Can we hear Michael Buffer introduction, please, as loud as possible? I would, Miguel, except for Michael Buffer doesn't work for Showtime, so sorry. That sucks. He's not here tonight. Let's go, Garcia. What's up, Devin? Thanks for tuning in, Devin. Cap, thanks for keeping us updated on the ESPN fight, number 6 and number 7 featherweights. How long do you think Brock Lesnar would last against Anthony Joshua in a boxing match? If he held on and tried to tackle him, maybe to the second round. Maybe. Yeah, I don't give him much of a chance. He wasn't even a very good striker in MMA, so just a big dude. Jamal, so my prediction is a 12-round chess match, unanimous decision for Garcia, but there's a chance for Lipinets to get a TKO with that dangerous right hand. Nick Snyder, is there a UFC fight on tonight? There is not tonight. No UFC, no Bellator, but we got the boxing, so I'm kind of happy. If they're going to take a week off, I'm glad they're doing it during a big boxing match so we don't miss this. And that's the 100th person just came into the room. Thank you, whoever that is. 102. All right, as we come in, Mikey Garcia versus Sergey Lipinets. Lipinets, 140-pound championship. Canelo versus Triple G, 50-50. Canelo edges it, says Jessie. Lipinets has better footwork. Garcia won't keep up, RS says. Miguel, the intro, please, loud. That will pump me up here at work. Where is that TV remote? All right, guys.
Sports and TGB Promotions in association with Leha Batam Promotions and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, and Casa Noble Tequila, the Noble Pursuit. This bout is sanctioned by the IBF, the President Darrell Peoples, Supervisor Lindsey Tucker, along with the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation.
All right, guys, there's some sound. I'm going to pour me a nice drink. A couple people went away. I'm right back. It wasn't that long, guys. Just going to pour me a nice little adult beverage here. some rum and some honey lemonade here. Oddwalla honey lemonade. If you haven't tried it, it's a great mixer. I'm pretty sure that's what it was made for.
Here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF
Cheers, everybody.
Championship of the world. And now,
Drink up, my friends.
in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world. Live from San Antonio, Texas, it's showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my right.
No problem, Pete.
Of the blue corner, wearing black trunks from maroon trim, fighting out of Moreno Valley, California, by way of Oxnard, California. He weighed in at 139.5 pounds with a tremendous record of 37 wins and no losses. He
I like the cowboy hat.
Wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his 6th world title appearance, ladies and gentlemen, here is the sensational 3-division world champion and the current WBC lightweight champion of the world, introducing the undefeated Mikey Garcia.
Wow, three weight division champion, 30 knockouts. Mikey Garcia is a stud. Three more subscribers for 1,400 subs. Anybody in here, please hit that subscription button. Get us to 1,400 tonight. It'd be much appreciated. Well, hello to Russia. With love from the States. Thank you, RS. Yes, please. If you want to see the next fight, subscribe. Anthony, Joshua, and Parker coming up. Pete says sitting outside under porch while it's raining, listening, hearing fights with all new subscribers. That's right. Well, thank you, Pete. He's a champ with 13 wins. Depends on who he fought, man. Depends on who he fought.
Convivial atmosphere here in San Antonio. Sergey Lipinets in just his 14th professional boxing match.
And that is a ruckus crowd there in Texas. They love their boxing.
Is his 11th straight opponent.
For some reason, the UFC can still they cannot draw the crowds that these boxing matches can. Peter Jones, this is going to be a war for sure. All right, here we go.
The champion, Sergey Lipinets.
It is on, guys. Mikey Garcia, Sergey Lipinets. Lipinets in the red, Garcia in the black trunks.
The black and maroon with silver trim.
And Lipinets moving forward. Garcia already kind of measuring him with that jab. Lipinets throws a jab out there.
Can he get to Garcia's body? We'll see. For much of Garcia's career,
Lipinets moving forward. Garcia is known as a great counterpuncher.
But Paulie in his last 2 fights against
and a body puncher.
And Adrian Broder, he has made a conscious effort to begin more quickly an uptick in his offensive output.
I just think he's getting smarter. He realizes what he's
Both guys just kind of studying each other right now in the first minute of the fight here. Lipinets throwing a jab out there.
Right now in this particular situation, he's not very busy. He's trying to assess the situation.
Garcia's just really studying Lipinets' movement right now. Lipinets bobbing, weaving back and forth quite a bit, showing some body movement, but not a whole lot of commitment from either guy's first. Let's see who's going to throw the first big shot. Garcia lands a big jab out there. Throws a couple jabs.
He has 3 first-round knockouts.
Oh, nice big right from Mikey Garcia there, and a jab lands. A lot of knockouts between these guys. I'd be surprised really to see it go to the cards. Lipinets lands a jab.
With 147, 154 pounders, and he feels that.
Nice double jab from Mikey. Oh, Mikey Garcia. Big left hook, right hand over the top.
pointed out, he wants to even be at 147.
Lipinets throws the jab to the body and the jab upstairs. But I think he might have already felt a little bit of that Mikey Garcia power. Lipinets lands a straight right as Garcia's coming in, counters him off that jab. Mikey Garcia lands the 1-2. Oh, big jab and right hook lands there for Garcia.
11 punches in his first round, so he's been very economical, to say the least.
Lipinets moving around a lot, not throwing a lot of punches, but he's given Garcia a lot to put in his memory bank to time for these later rounds.
That Buddy McGirt talked about with Lipinets landing a nice counter left hook.
And that's one of the positives about staying low.
Garcia lands another jab there.
You keep your positioning.
Another jab, and he keeps Lipinets from coming in. Lipinets wants to get to the body.
Technically the textbook fighter.
A lot of studying going on in that first round. A lot of homework.
Garcia.
Which fighter eating that Canelo meat? What's going on, Andrew? Yeah, it's going to be the joke for a while. I think he got some of that Overeem horse meat. Peter Jones filling each other out for sure. Absolutely. Come on, Lipinets, give Mickey the $3 million back. Pay-per-view is $60. Well, this one wasn't on pay-per-view. What's going on, Evan? Thanks for tuning in, man. Damn, I could get 3 dubs a week for that money. Who got that round, Eric said? Mikey Garcia, I would say, won that round. In my book, for sure. Lipinets didn't throw a whole lot. We cool just the first round, says RS. Absolutely, there's a lot of fighting to go. Mikey first round. Round 1, 10-9 for Mikey. Says Jamal. What's up, Julian? Thanks for tuning in, man. All right, here we go. Mike Garcia throwing that jab out here at the beginning. Sergey trying to move inside.
Garcia has to be aware of his power and use his skills to overcome it.
Sergey is he's the aggressor here. Garcia moving in and out a little bit. Sergey moving nothing but forward. Not throwing a whole lot here, but he's studying Garcia. Watch, he's trying to set that right hand up over the top.
You can see Lipinets has a very nice jab when he throws it. It's probably not.
Watch Lipinets is the way he's moving to the right there. He's trying to set up that straight right hand. Oh, nice combination from Garcia there, jab and the right hook. But if Garcia's left hand goes low, and he lands a left hook and a right hook there from Garcia.
Look comfortable in the role they're playing. It's just a matter of who's going to be sharper.
Lipinets landing that jab again and again. Oh, nice 1-2 from Garcia. Nice body shot from Garcia. Digs to the body, and Lipinets digs to the body with that right hand.
And he's starting to do it. He's starting to see it.
He's really, just from the way he's moving and the time on Lipinets, he's trying to time that right hand. Watch for him to try to throw a right hand over Garcia's jab. Actually lands a left hook there and then throws the right. Changes up his movement a little bit there for Lipinets. Garcia content to stand back in the pocket a little more. Oh, nice right hand over the top from Garcia. Behind the jab there. Oh, nice left hook from Garcia. Oh, big right hand from Garcia. And he's moving in on Lipinets. A lot of that missed, but the crowd got excited and... big left hook from Garcia, though. He cracked him with that one on the temple. And Garcia's got a lot of power.
That's one of the things I love about Mikey. Not only is he a prototypical fighter in that he's fundamentally so sound, but he's smart.
Missed a big right hand over there from Garcia.
And he'll make him pay for them.
Lipinets throws the right hand to the body.
Final 20 seconds of the second
20 seconds left in the round.
For 12 for Sergey Lipinets, 140-pound title.
And Garcia opened up a little bit more that round. Lipinets lands the right hook to the body. Oh, and a nice 1-2 and a left hook from Lipinets at the end of the round there. I think Garcia won it, but Lipinets started to open up there.
Sergey Lipinets, significant other, Victoria.
Twisted Mickey, oh jeez. Canelo will win if it's not rigged, says Miguel. You think Canelo should have won the first match?
I'm not sure if they have a lot of spies.
Both men were able to get
I think you stand alone on that one, Miguel. Or you're not standing with a whole lot of people. What do you think about Garcia saying he wants to fight Spence? I think that's a great fight. I want to see Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko if he gets past Lipinets, but we'll see. RS, come on, Lipinets, keep it going. 2 rounds for Garcia. I agree, Julian. But Lipinets started to turn around on that round. Porsche 911, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Said he never wants to fight Spence, Miguel said. All I saw was Mickey swallowing saliva every time he mentioned Spence's name. Oh, geez. Garcia will never fight Lomachenko. We'll see. All right, and here we go into the third round here. Definitely expect these guys to open up a lot more. In this round, Lipinets filling them out, throwing that jab. David, are you talking to me?
Aaron Pryor ruined Alexis Arguello's attempt to become the first fighter to win titles.
Nice right hand to the body from Lipinets. Oh, big right hook from Lipinets and a right uppercut. Good moments for Lipinets. A right hand over the top, left hook for Lipinets over the top. And he might have cut Garcia over the top. Oh, and Garcia bangs back. Left hook, right hook. And these guys are banging right now in the center of the ring. Big jab from Garcia, and a lot of the filling out process might be over right now, guys. Lipinets continuing to throw that jab out there. Garcia pops a couple out there. Oh, throws that left hook. They're both opening up with the power shots now, and both these guys have one-punch knockout power. Garcia looking to land that big left hook over the top. He's landing that jab. Oh, big right hand from Garcia. Lipinets looking to set up that straight right down the pipe. Or a big overhand right. Oh, and he throws a big right to the body, lands it, and does Lipinets. Brings it in behind a double jab. Nice uppercut from Garcia. Good round so far from Lipinets, so definitely had to get a lot of confidence so far in this round. Right hand misses over the top from Garcia. Lands that jab.
So that the right hand cannot extend from Mikey. Right now, what he's doing,
Garcia's done a good job of keeping him off with that jab tonight.
Sometimes what you want to do is get underneath.
But Lipinets is starting to get inside.
Just disrupt the distance he's setting.
Garcia landing those jabs again. 1-2, 1-2, and goes to the body. Oh, big right hand from Garcia. 1-2, 1-2. He might have hurt Lipinets there. You could really hear that. He really snapped Lipinets' head back. Oh, Lipinets comes right forward throw. Lands a right hand and the left hook of his own.
Both of them standing their ground here in round 3.
Garcia's right hand has always been a superb weapon.
That was a great exchange by both guys there. Big right hand over the top from Garcia.
A pop on the right hand for Garcia. And yet,
lands a double jab there. Lipinets not deterred by anything Garcia does. He's a tough SOB. He's going to continue to walk forward. Garcia lands a jump left hook there. And into the round. That round might have been a round for Lipinets. That was a close round. I think very close round. Definitely Sergey's best round. He might have won that one.
The left hand of Garcia and then lands his own counter left hook. We've seen that a couple of times earlier.
Yes, everybody please like and subscribe. Thank you, Cap. Evan, 101%. Prediction for the fight. I called Mikey Garcia 9th round. What's going on, Kurt? Thanks for tuning in, man. You missed. Looks like Mikey Garcia probably won the first 2 rounds. Lipinets won the third. Possibly. I don't know. His corner told me he won the round. It was a close round. Both guys landed some big shots, though. 9 rounds, says Join. That's pretty rare. I don't think so. I would assume a 10-10 before that, but I think it's 10-9 Lipinets. Yes, it is an excellent fight. It's the only round he won. Only round Lippy won. Well, only 3 rounds in, though. Who is the ref, please? Don't remember. I'll tell you when they say it again here. If I show the referee. Double jab. Lipinets coming in, and Mikey Garcia lands double jab. Both these guys throwing well off their jabs tonight.
You know, they say he works for 4 days, rests for 3, and they feel like he can spar 200 rounds because he doesn't get hit that much in sparring, and they feel it's the best way for him to be conditioned.
Nice left hook from Garcia over the top. Lands the jab. Right hook over the top from Lipinets. Missed the left hook to the body for Lipinets. And Garcia continues to pepper him with that jab. Lipinets goes back to the body. Another big right hand to the body. Those could pay dividends. Lipinets been early and often on that body. Lands 2 more shots to the body and an uppercut. Lipinets the busier fighter so far this round.
It's that uppercut, and he is really trying to initiate it.
Garcia's really only throwing the jab most of this round. We're just about the halfway point. Garcia lands a couple of jabs there. You can bet he's got that clock in his head. These guys know pretty much to the second where they are in the round. They've sparred so many rounds. Nice right hook to the body from Lipinets. He is really targeting the body tonight. Nice straight right through the middle uppercut for Lipinets. Garcia blocked a lot of that, but some of it getting through for Lipinets. Oh, big left hook over the top lands for Lipinets. Garcia lands a left hook. Oh, big right hand for Garcia. Another big right. Garcia coming back. It's like these guys are taking turns fighting in flurries. Lipinets comes in with a double jab. Oh, big 1-2 for Garcia. Lipinets, and this is a big left hand. Garcia's landing that overhand, that straight right, solid on the chin. Lipinets got a hell of a beard. Garcia landing several more jabs there. Lipinets lands a right hook over the top and a combination, a couple more jabs. Lipinets, very good movement. Close round here. I think this might be another round for Lipinets, or whoever wins these last 30 seconds will probably take this round. Nice left hook to the body from Lipinets. That was a hard left hook to the body. Big right hand from Lipinets. Garcia lands a jab there, but not a whole lot. And Lipinets might have tied it up there. I got it 2 rounds apiece. Andrew Tran, Adelaide Bird. Oh, God. Hopefully Adelaide Bird is not in the judge's booth tonight if it goes to a judge. Jesse Garcia says, Canelo versus Triple G. I was there. Draw was accurate.
Again, there was a point in that round where the jab and the straight right hand. This has been the signature combination for Garcia.
Yes, everybody subscribe and like. Thank you very much, Cap. Slugfest says, Jamal, the last couple rounds is starting to turn into one. Yes, thank you, RS. So if you want to see the next fights, please subscribe. Bird is a judge, not a ref. That's correct, Cap. And I thought she at least got suspended. Hopefully she's not judging. I heard that she was not going to be judging anymore. I don't know if that's correct. 152 people in here. Everybody subscribe and like. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jamal. I try. Thank you, Cap, for the support as always. And Lipinets moving forward. Garcia looking for the counter again. Flicking that jab out there is Garcia.
Well, he's tasted Garcia's power, and so far so good.
And Sergey moving forward. Garcia's just kind of waiting, I think, for Sergey to give him a look, and Sergey's not throwing anything. He's just moving straight forward. There he throws a couple jabs, but Sergey not He's trying to get Garcia up against the ropes, and he does there. He's trying to cut the ring off. Oh, Lipinets throws a big right hand as he had Garcia in the corner for a minute. Garcia bounces out. Right hand over the top from Garcia misses. Oh, big left hook from Garcia. The 1-2, that right hand lands, I think, in the jab. Oh, quick left hook lands from Lipinets right on the chin of Garcia. Another nice jab from Garcia. Lipinets continues to go to the body, but he continues to just come forward and convince that he can walk through the fire as Lipinets. I'm not sure that's the best strategy against a guy who has 30 knockouts. But Lipinets starting to cut the ring off. He almost had Garcia in the corner. Great lateral move. Big left hook from Garcia. Double left hook. That was nice. He lands a jab there, and Sergey lands a jab. Garcia 1-2.
Yes, many kickboxing.
Garcia lands another jab.
With 40 amateur fights and only 13 as a pro to be performing in this.
So 50 seconds left. Garcia looks to be winning this round. Lands a double jab. And another jab. I don't know if Lipinets. Oh, Lipinets throws a left hook and right uppercut over the top, and Lipinets throws a combination to the body. Left hook to the head. He's got Garcia up against the ropes, and Garcia pops back with the left hook. I was about to say Lipinets might be taking a round off already, and then he comes up with a big combo.
At that shoulder-to-shoulder range right there where they just were, Lipinets actually was okay.
Nice 1-2 from Garcia. Lipinets lands the jab. Oh, big left hook from Garcia. Nice timing. Throws the 1-2 and seems to miss most of that, does Garcia. But if Garcia wasn't winning that round up to that point, I think he took it in those last 15 seconds. My unofficial scorecard would be 3 rounds to 2, Mikey Garcia. That was the 5th round, Miguel.
It was landed kind of sideways for Garcia, and yeah, you're right. That probably hurts his hand.
RS says Lipinets getting in the zone. David, I'll get demonetized if I have the volume up the whole time. Sorry.
The judges might think that you're, battling in the corner, so keep it in the middle.
Devon telling a lie. Mikey won this fight as a replay now. Yeah, absolutely not.
And then you go with the right.
Devon, unofficial card, Garcia won. Ah, jeez. RS, you want to see Lipinets start shaking his ass? He's not Ryan Bader, dude. Don't make me tell Ryan Bader you're cheating on him. Lipinets coming out throwing a triple jab there to start the round. He's pumping that jab, Garcia. Busy with that jab here at the beginning. Lipinets lands a jab over the top there. Oh, right hook to the body again from Lipinets. Right. Oh, big right hand from Garcia. Another big right hand from Garcia. He's landing that right hand right down the pipe. I think he needs to throw that more often. Nice hooks to the body from Lipinets. Garcia throws a big uppercut and hook but misses. And Lipinets lands a couple jabs there. Lipinets, nice combination to the body. Pushed Garcia into the corner for a minute, and Garcia pivots out of there quickly.
That always makes you feel better. Yeah.
Lipinets really starting to land that jab and ducks a big right hand from Garcia. Comes back with a big right hand of his own. Lipinets landed another jab there. And these guys have been going back and forth trading rounds. And halfway through the 6th round, I think Lipinets gotten the best of Garcia so far this round.
rangefinder and trying to keep the 140-pound titleist.
Garcia never stops pumping that jab, though. A lot of them might not be landing, but
This is one of those pivotal rounds.
he finds that range. Nice jab to the body for Lipinets.
I definitely think the fourth round was for Lipinets.
It's definitely scoring.
But it most of them,
Right hand through the middle for Lipinets. Nice 1-2 for Garcia, and Lipinets comes back with the right hook to the body.
Action-packed frame.
This is a close fight. If this goes to the scorecards, it's going to be a very close fight.
He's winning the majority of the rounds, and he might.
Oh,
He's had to work for every single
nice right hand over the top from Garcia. Looks like that one barely landed.
That jab keeps Mikey busy.
Yeah, this guy's trying to take out my own.
Lipinets throwing the jabs, but not really committing to them. Mostly just trying to set up that right hand off there. Mikey Garcia misses a big left hook over the top. Lipinets lands the jab there. Oh, nice left hook over the top of Garcia's right hand for Lipinets. Lipinets right hook to the body.
could be a Lipinets.
He's starting to move in on Garcia. And the commentators agree with me. They're saying this is Lipinets' round so far. Nice right hand from Garcia, though. Just 10 seconds left. Oh, Garcia lands a left hook there. This is going to be a very, 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 very close round. That one's really hard to call. I would call it 3 rounds apiece, but that Garcia could have stole that round in the last few seconds.
Of course, he would love to face Mikey Garcia in a title unification fight at 135.
That was 6 rounds through. Freezing, loading. Am I the only one? I haven't. Try reloading, Miguel. I haven't seen anybody else. I haven't heard anybody else saying it's freezing, but Miguel says I hope Lipinets. Going into the 7th round, man. 3 rounds apiece. I agree, Cap. Although, like I said, there's some close rounds there. To mark a casuals, absolutely. Hard fight for Mikey for sure, Andrew. Steven Stump, who's winning? I think it's tied at 3 rounds apiece right now, honestly. Eric says Garcia will win in the 10th. Garcia in the 10th, says Devin. I called Garcia in the 9th. Sergey looks really good tonight. I am extremely impressed with him. Garcia comes out pumping that jab again like he has just about every round. Lipinets goes to the body, as he has just about everybody's round. There we go, another right hook. Big right hook over the top from Lipinets. Garcia lands a 1-2 over the top. They're slugging in the center of the ring right now. Nice jab from Garcia. And
I have it 58-56. Mikey Garcia.
Beginning the 7th with a couple of
and the unofficial commentator for Showtime has it 58-56 for Garcia. I disagree with him. Nice right hook to the body from Lipinets. Nice right hand over the top from Garcia.
Yeah, exactly. It's been very, very effective.
Some very close rounds in here, though. Nice jab to the body from Lipinets. Oh, Lipinets might hurt Garcia with the right hand there. Garcia comes back with a big right hand. Lipinets, oh, big right hand from Garcia. Lipinets is on his ass. Lipinets stuns a left hook, and Garcia comes over the top with a counter left, and drops him. This crowd's going crazy. I don't know that Lipinets was hurt there or not, but that was definitely a legit knockdown. And Garcia comes in, throws a 1-2. Lipinets is definitely tentative. I'm not sure if he's hurt. We'll see if Lipinets tries to get it back. Nice right hand to the body for Lipinets. Big right hand from Garcia. That's a mistake guys will make sometimes after they get knocked down, though. They try to get it back and they get themselves in trouble. Another nice jab from Garcia and a big right hand over the top. Left hook, Garcia. Lipinets just needs to make it through this round. Garcia lands another big left hook and a right hand. Lipinets landing nothing right now. It's all Garcia. Garcia throwing that double jab through the middle. Oh, big right hand. Lipinets lands a right hook over the top. Lipinets looks like he's got a cut. Oh, big right hand over the top from Garcia. Yeah, Lipinets looks like he's bleeding, possibly above his right eye. Cut there. Lipinets lands a couple jabs to the body, but big right hand over the top. Lipinets tries there, but I would have just tried to recover this round if I was Lipinets after the knockdown. Big round for Mikey Garcia, definitely a 10-8, and that really turned this fight around. Well, thank you, Alex. I love having you on here, man. Peter Jones says 5-1 Garcia. I have it 4-3 Garcia, but that was a 10-8 round.
His signature counter left hook. We'll see it coming in a moment. Here it is, counter left hook. We've seen this before from Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, Mikey's a great fighter, Steven, for sure. Peter Jones says, I told you this fight is not close. It's over for Lipinets, says Devin. I don't know. Well, Garcia obviously won that round for sure, yeah. 5-3 Garcia, says Jamarca Johnson. 8th round, last round, says Jamarca. Mikey is a beast. Thank you, Jesus. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, anybody who's not subscribed, please subscribe. I do a lot of these. I took over the top. But I wonder if Garcia's looking for that power shot now. Oh, big right hand over the top. Another big right hand from Garcia. Lipinets lands the left hook, but Garcia peppering him with jabs now. Garcia kind of mixed it up this round. He came out looking similar every round and came out looking a little different there. Land the 1-2. Another jab lands for Garcia. Left hook for Garcia. Lipinets, nothing so far this round halfway through. Lipinets lands a right hand over the top and the right hand to the body there. Now Lipinets is trying to get his. Garcia's up against the ropes.
Mikey stalking, even in a defensive position, looking for the opportunity to punch.
And lands a jab, splits the guard with the jab.
Mikey with the jab. 1-2 misses over the top from Mikey. Lipinets constantly stalking.
But a gutsy, courageous,
throwing that jab out there. Oh, big left hook. Mikey Garcia misses over the top. Oh, big 1-2 from Garcia. Nice left hook from Lipinets, and Garcia lands a couple more jabs. Nice left hook from Garcia. Garcia winning this round pretty dominant. Oh, nice combination of the body from Lipinets after I say that. 3 big hooks to the body for Lipinets.
That's what makes Lipinets shows you Lipinets has a tough character.
Oh, and Lipinets throws a big left hook over the top, barely misses. Lands a nice straight left coming in, does Lipinets and a right hook. Lipinets has some good moments in the last minute of this round. 20 seconds left. I think Mikey Garcia won the round, but Lipinets kind of coming back a little here after being knocked down in the previous round. Mikey Garcia lands another nice 1-2 and a jump left hook from Garcia to end the round. Nice way to finish it up for Garcia. What's up? Shut up and listen. Julius going. Julius, I went with Mikey Garcia at the beginning. We got some people that called Lipinets. We got a somewhat split crowd in here, so that's nice. Big Dog, what's up, Big Dog?
At the end of the round, Mikey Garcia.
Jamarcus says Lipinets needs a KO.
It's the jab in the right hand.
I might need a knockdown. Shut up and listen, says I'm running out of beer.
Counter left hook.
David,
Really good round of boxing for both.
why don't you get shut up and listen to beer? David will be right there with that, man. I'm just kidding. Thank you for subbing, Steven. Everybody sub, please. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in, Jesse. And here we go in the 9th round. Sergey lands the jab to the body. He's going to have to be really aggressive right now as Lipinets. He needs a knockdown, and he might need to win out the last 3 rounds on top of it to have a shot at a decision if he doesn't get the knockout. Nice right hand, nice right hook to the body from Lipinets. And Garcia lands a triple jab. Lipinets lands the jab.
Let's bring in our unofficial score, Steve Ford. How do you have it?
I don't know how many jabs Garcia has landed, but it's a lot. Steve Farhood has it 78-73. Garcia, I think he's probably pretty close. Nice left hook from Garcia.
He's in control of this fight.
78-73. That's pretty close to how I see it.
Pretty close round. It's how the judges see it. Steve gave it to Garcia, and you can certainly do that. How they see that round.
Lipinets stalking here, but lands a nice right hook for Lipinets and a left hook. Lands a jab, left hook. He's going for a flurry here. Garcia missed a couple jabs. Lipinets kind of backs off a little there. I'm not sure why. He was seemed to be rallying. Big left hook for Lipinets.
Lipinets still reactive. Still has that winning mentality. Hasn't been broken yet.
Absolutely.
Lipinets is definitely still in this fight. Lands the left hook. Oh, and a big right hand. Big left hook for Lipinets over the top. He might have hurt Garcia with that one. Garcia comes back with a jump left hook. Garcia shoots right back, throws the 1-2, it's blocked. But Garcia might have been stunned a little bit there. Lipinets dodges everything Garcia's throwing in. And Lipinets wants to find a home for that power shot again, that left hook. Or the right hand over the top. Close round, but I say this one for Lipinets as he lands a right hand to the body. Another right hand and right hook to the body. Oh, nice combo from Garcia, though. Lands a right hand, left, and a right uppercut there. Nice body shot and left hook from Lipinets. And they are in a slugfest. Buddy McGirt told Lipinets not to get into a slugfest. He's not listening right now. He's coming forward. Lipinets is game as hell. For sure. This is still anybody's fight. Nice 1-2 from Garcia there. He might steal the... Oh, and Lipinets throws a big combo at the bell. Nice couple body shots there. That was a really close round. Lipinets may have stole that at the end of the round. Could have gone either way. Thank you, Jesus, for subbing. Appreciate it. Garcia up 3 rounds. Hard to argue with that cap. It sounds like a pretty accurate assessment. I don't see any blood on Mikey, Ed. No, it doesn't look like he's... What's up, Ed? Thanks for tuning in, Ed Plug. What's up, Louise? George says, let's go, Mikey. Thanks for tuning in, George. We're going into the 10th round here.
And Lipinets was able to sustain through that right hand. That was remarkable.
Jones says Lipinets won this round. I think he probably did win that round, yeah.
I don't think most people thought we would be in round 10.
Yeah, he's definitely up by at least 2 points. But yeah, if not for that knockdown, this fight is very close. Right hand from Lipinets there at the beginning. Garcia starts pumping that jab out again, like he has almost every other round. Nice double jab from Lipinets there. Lipinets trying to cut off the ring there. He almost had he's getting Garcia into the corner. Garcia, he gets him close, and Garcia gets right out. Nice left hook over the top from Lipinets, and a left hook to the body.
I know that's stupid to say because he's a champion.
Another nice big left hook.
These days, even if you're a champion, sometimes you
Don't think that Lipinets couldn't win this fight by a decision if he wins these last 3 rounds.
Lipinets is, regardless if this fight continues this way and he loses the fight, I mean, he's going to remain in the upper echelon of the 140-pound division.
Big 1-2 from Garcia misses.
Garcia just past 1 minute gone here in the 10th round.
And there were several close rounds.
Garcia, oh, nice left hook to the body from Lipinets. Garcia might be slowing down a little bit. As I say that, he lands a couple jabs. Oh, and a nice right hand over the top from Garcia. Oh, big left hook for Garcia. That caught Lipinets' hand. His hands are really low. They're way down at his waist right now. Oh, Garcia just missed that big right hand. He might have knocked him down with that one. Nice right, straight right to the body from Lipinets. Lipinets trying to circle to the left and then flash back to the right real quick and land that left hook. And set up that right hand. Garcia just keeping him off balance with that jab the whole fight, though.
Again, a competitive round, one in which both men
right hand to the body from Lipinets. Not a real busy round right here, but close because not a lot landed that round. Nice jab from Garcia towards the end. 1-2 misses for Garcia. Whoever wins this last 30 seconds, big left hook from Garcia.
Sticks to the plan. He wants to punch what Mikey's punching. Even if he takes the shot, he's got to punch what Mikey's punching.
Sergey lands another jab. Paul Malignaggi was just stating Sergey has to punch when Garcia punches. That's, you know, he's coming forward, but he's countering. It's an interesting style. Oh, Garcia lands a right hand there, and Garcia winning this round, I think.
This is a recording here in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, big right hand by Garcia at the end of that round, and Lipinets might be looking at needing a knockout now. At least a couple knockdowns.
They're going to send him with everything now.
I gotta say Garcia might be up by 4 or 5 points right now. Well, thank you, Miguel.
Don't get overconfident, okay? There's 2 more.
Thank you, Alicio. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Okay. And Robert Garcia happy about what he sees. This is.
Oh, you guys talking about the Joshua? Who you think, Mike? Yeah, I think Mikey's winning by probably 4 or 5 points at this point. I got him up by 5 points.
And he showed it there again.
And I went into it last week
with the knockdown, he won that last round. There's been a couple close rounds, but.
Reaction time, obviously, and speed, but positioning is the.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you for the and Solo. Thanks for the comments, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, please. Anybody that can subscribe, I definitely appreciate it. If you do have any money burning a hole in your pocket, I definitely accept donations on Super Chat and at paypal.me/fightsofriends. Big left hook from Garcia there. Oh, Lipinets, nice right hand to the body. Right hand, right hook up top, and a left uppercut for Lipinets. Big right uppercut from Lipinets. He's going for it right now. He knows he needs the knockout right here. Nice right hook from Lipinets. He's putting the pressure on this round, and Garcia better not sleep on him. Nice left hook to the body from Garcia.
15 into round 7 by a counter left hook from Garcia after some thunderous punches from both fighters.
Oh, nice left hook from Garcia. And Lipinets lands the jab there. He's really got to go for broke here, and he knows it. His corner basically told him, says you need a knockout. Garcia's corner told him, just keep doing what you're doing. And I have a hard time arguing with that. Round 11 here. Nice right hand from Garcia. And Garcia might be pulling away for another round here. little over a minute left in the round. Oh, big right hand from Sergey there, though. Oh, left hook and a right hook to the body for Sergey. Oh, Sergey lands a big combo in the corner. Nice big hooks. Garcia tries to come back with the right hand and misses. Oh, big left hook and right hook from Sergey. Garcia better be careful. He knows Sergey needs the knockout, and he's walking into him. Big right hook from Sergey. Garcia comes back with the right hook.
Double jab to the body by Lipinets.
I love the fundamentals of Lipinets.
Garcia does not know how to back down.
And that's part of the reason this is.
And for his 14th fight, win or lose, I'm extremely impressed with Sergey. Nice 1-2 from Mikey Garcia. Nice right hook from Garcia. Oh, big left from Garcia. He landed some big shots there towards the end of the round. And I thought this was Lipinets' round up to this point. He lands a left hook. Mikey trying to steal it in the last few seconds. Lands another nice jab for Garcia. Oh, nice left hook for Lipinets. Oh, and Lipinets with a right hand and a left hook at the bell. I think he won that one. But outside of a 2 knockdown 12th round, Lipinets would definitely need the knockout here. We're going on the 12th round there, Devil. What's up, Eduardo? If Joshua wins, I'd like to see Wilder versus Joshua. We all want to see Wilder versus Joshua. That's the fight, man. Thanks for tuning in, Martin. Peter, that's why Wilder wins. Anybody who didn't see that Deontay Wilder, Luis Ramirez fight, that was a freaking killer fight. You got to go back and watch that. Lipinets, definitely a hell of a fighter. Definitely a game I respect tonight. Yes, I'll be doing Canelo versus Triple G. Wilder is going to know Joshua is too slow. 300 viewers. Subscribe and like. Yes, please. Anybody subscribe? Before you leave, please subscribe so you can catch the next fights. We do MMA here, and I'll definitely be doing Anthony Joshua versus Parker and Triple G and Canelo. So, love to add you to the list of subscribers and friends. Nice left hook from Garcia. Oh, nice 1-2 from Garcia. He does not look, and jab lands. He does not looking to be trying to take the round off. Big 1-2 from Garcia. Garcia could easily take this round off, and he's the one bringing the pressure at the beginning here. Sergey misses the right hand, and Garcia lands another jab. Nice right hook to the body and a right hook to the chin for Sergey. He's got Garcia up in the corner. Finally lands a big right hook and a left hook. Garcia runs out of the corner. Lipinets, Garcia lands a big right hand over the top. Lipinets lands a double jab there. Lipinets knows he needs the knockout. Blocks a big left hook from Garcia, and Lipinets lands a big right hand. Oh, jumping left hook from Garcia. That was hard. That almost floored Snipnitz, and Garcia lands another big right hand. What about the balls on Garcia to know he's up in this fight and continue to walk forward and go for the knockout? Oh, big right hand. Left hook over the top for Lipinets. Minute left in the round. Right hook over the top from Lipinets. Only 14th professional fight for Lipinets. Lands 2 right hands over the top. Big left hook from Lipinets. That gives Garcia a bloody nose, and Garcia comes back with a 1-2. Big 1-2 from Lipinets. Big left hook. Right hand from Lipinets. Left, right from Garcia. They are exchanging power shots in the middle of the ring with 30 seconds left in this fight. These guys are going for broke. Garcia is not backing down for a second. He knows Lipinets needs a knockout, and he does not care. Lipinets goes to the body. Big right hand from Lipinets. Oh, misses a huge left hook over the top. Lipinets lands the right hook over the top. And Garcia lands a left hook. Big right 1-2 from Garcia at the end there. Lipinets right hand. Garcia lands a 1-2 at the bell. Hell of exchange there at the end. Damn. What a fight, guys. Thank you, Carlos, for tuning in. Yes, it's over. Jamarker says Wilder wins. I'm guessing that's talking about Joshua. I think Wilder would give him a lot of trouble. Pete says, no, man, Wilder's not good. I thought he was good in his last fight. Only 14 fights for Lip, but he's also kickboxing champion. He ain't no chop. You know, I didn't hear that at the beginning. Lipinets, his stance really looked like a kickboxing stance, and then I heard the commentator say that later. Makes a lot of sense.
Maybe, but it's unlikely that would be enough to get him a decision.
I think you're correct, Jones. He needed the knockout there, but hell of an effort, man. George says, I want to see Canelo versus Charlo. Yeah, 300 of you in here. We're getting close to the decision. Please subscribe and like. I do not have any donations so far tonight, guys. That does make me a little sad. If I could get one donation from the Super Chat. Or hit me up at paypal.me/fightsofriends. Go directly to my PayPal account.
That's a charming picture. It really is. And we look at the show stat numbers. Garcia, interestingly, throwing more punches than Lipinets. And this is the new Mikey Garcia, who tends to throw more than his opponent. And he did in this fight. And that was, I think, a key.
So,
and even though the numbers are fairly close, and I think that's a fair...
It's been a fun night, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in.
That probably makes the difference in this fight.
Pound for pound, best in the world is Katie. Who's Katie Taylor? Lipinets stock went way up for sure, Derek. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys fight again in the future. That round was a classic, says Javaris. Thanks for tuning in, Javaris. Totally agree. Peter says, do ye U.S. lads know about the Bone Crusher? Bone Crusher Smith? I'm not sure who you're talking about, sorry. What's up, Mellow TV News? Thanks for tuning in, man. Is this fight worth a rematch? I think so, Benny. Definitely. And then Sergey is only his 14th fight. You give him a couple more fights under his belt, and I think the odds be very, very close. Especially being in Texas, I wouldn't be surprised for these scorecards to be a little lopsided for Garcia, but this was definitely a competitive fight.
Certainly came back and had good rounds after that.
You learn a lot when you go through a fight like this, though, for Lipinets, especially when you get up off the deck. Garcia didn't want no arrow. We just made that clear tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action.
Dylan White is a heavyweight bone crusher. Here's the decision, guys. Unanimous decision. Not surprised. Thank you, William. Thanks for tuning in. 116, 111.
And Julie Letterman sees the bout 117 to 110. All three in favor of the winner. He's now the 4-division world.
And that's a decision for Mikey Garcia, 116, 111. That's how I seen it. The other two judges at 117, 110. Definitely some close rounds there that you could have argued with either way. But the judges got it right tonight for sure. Mikey Garcia won that fight, but like we said, Sergey Lipinets' stock definitely went up.
Championship in different weight divisions.
Yes, he did, Jamal. Definitely.
It's a great feeling. First of all, I want to thank everybody here in San Antonio for coming out and supporting me.
I will check out Katie Taylor. Yes, please, everybody subscribe.
Great to be here in such a beautiful city and such beautiful people supporting me. Winning this 4th world title in 4th division is an honor. Get to be mentioned with the likes of Manny Pacquiao, Juan Marquez. It's just a huge accomplishment, a huge honor for me.
You didn't see it 117, 111. You had it 3 to 3 to 6.
To be a part of the history.
Peace out, Julian.
What does that mean to you?
Well, I just leave a little piece, a little chapter in boxing, you know.
I had it 116, 111, Jones. You have 117, 111?
I think people will remember our name, the Garcia family, for ages to come.
You fought tonight a brilliant tactical fight against a man who was a very
courageous fight for Garcia, though, I have to say, to continue to come forward
to accomplish against a very tough guy.
When he knew he was ahead on the scorecard, especially in those last 2 rounds. He could have coasted, and he continued to move forward. And Lipinets just, he learned, you know, he learned a lot.
He's very dangerous with that overhand right and those left hooks. So we had to be very careful.
Thank you, Pete.
We had a great game plan. We were able to prevail.
8-4 Garcia plus knockdown, says John Molina.
Tell us about the left hook as we look here at the monitor.
He is fighting in MSG St. Patty's Day.
Both exchanged left hooks, if I remember correctly.
I was looking to see a big Irish on St. Patty's Day, being St. Patrick's Day is on a Saturday this year.
Did you believe at that point, if you had any doubts about
so is Cinco de Mayo, for that matter.
So, any doubts that you might have had?
I know I carry the power, but I am fighting bigger men, so they take a good punch. There's a few moments where I felt like I might have hurt him a little bit, just stunned him a little, but not enough for me to go after him. So I had to be very careful. I don't want to get caught with an overhand right and go down, you know, by accident. So I had to be very patient.
What would you like to do now? Robert Easter is here in the crowd. Would you like to go back and unify at 135? You talked to us yesterday about 147, perhaps Garcia versus Garcia, as in Danny Garcia, go up to 147, or will you chase a 5th title in a 5th weight division?
All that you mentioned is exactly what I love the most, that I have all these options. I can come down to 35 unified titles, which is what I would really, really love to do.
What's up for life?
Up to 140, unify those titles.
Nice chatting with you, Pete. That's the fight I want to see, is him fight Danny Garcia. I don't know about you guys, but that's a great fight. And big fights for Sergey coming up.
Junior, Anthony, thank you very much for all the support. Happy birthday to all you guys. See you guys soon.
And you usually have something in Spanish for all of your Spanish.
Benny, is Mikey a pay-per-view fighter? I guess it depends on who he's fighting. I don't know that he's quite there yet. For me, no.
Please translate. Just want to thank everybody here in San Antonio, all the love and support, winning this 4th world title here in San Antonio.
Well, thank you, Jose, for the subscription. I appreciate it.
This evening at 4 a.m. So just a few hours.
Have a good night, Jesse. Garcia versus Garcia. That's the fight, says Louis Montoya. I agree. Thank you. Shut up and listen. Thanks for tuning in, man. Scorecards were 116, 111. 2 cards, 117, 110. I agreed with the 116, 111. I don't think 117, 110 was completely unreasonable, though. Not a pay-per-view fighter, as he was out for 2 years, but he is unreal. I agree, Peter. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you for the subscription. I'll definitely be doing a lot more boxing, and I'm always doing a lot of MMA. Thank you, Alicia Lopez. Thank you very much for the subscription. Peter Jones says he will knock Danny Garcia out. Look how Danny looked against Rios. Danny Garcia is overrated. He did not look good against Rios, and Garcia got the knockdown. I mean, Lipinets is just a tough son of a bitch. That guy's a future killer. I mean, he's a killer right now, but for only his 14th fight, I mean, you're looking at a future possible Hall of Famer. I mean, that's 14 fights in. That's incredible.
You mentioned experience this evening, and I know you're disappointed that you lost.
Well, thank you, Jones, and thank you guys to help me get to 1,400 subs tonight. I appreciate it.
Tough against a guy like Mikey Garcia.
Carlos says he wants to see the rematch between Garcia and Thurman first. That would be a good one. I don't know the story of why he was out for 2 years. Cap might. Mikey will be ready for anything. It will take time, but he can be heavyweight champion. Shout out to Andy Lee on his retirement. Congratulations, Andy Lee, on your retirement. I like it when a guy goes before they have to make him go. You know, that's a good thing when you can celebrate a fighter's retirement.
All right, Jim, thank you very much.
And they don't stay in there too long. Okay, guys, Lipinets actually won the fight, but didn't do enough to convince the judges, says me. Oh, jeez. He was in a contract dispute with his management, says Peter. That's pretty crappy. Couldn't fight for 2 years. Damn. Have to stay tuned, guys. Mike will be doing a lot of boxing events. Absolutely, I will be. Well, I have Showtime and HBO. If there's big fights on ESPN, I'll be hitting those. And we'll even get some pay-per-views in there. At least Canelo and Triple G. I haven't committed to any other pay-per-views, but Lipinets needs Canelo meat. I love it. Get some of that horse meat. They didn't say what kind of meat that was. I'm wondering if it was horse meat. Does anybody know? 3 years couldn't fight because of contract disputes, says Alicia. Yeah, that's just horrible. That's a long time in a boxer's career, in any fighter's career, in any sport. But yeah, definitely expanding onto this channel. As you've seen, I had a big interview with Pete Spratt, guy who's a great kickboxing champion, great MMA fighter. Tomorrow I have an interview tomorrow at 2 p.m. with a super interesting guy. Tainted meat according to sources, says Jones. I heard that. Seem to ignore Mikey and keep crediting Lipinets. Doesn't sound right, says Ruben. No, I gave Mikey credit. I gave Mikey credit definitely for standing in there in the pocket and continuing to press forward when he knew he was probably ahead on the scorecards too. This is a great win for Mikey Garcia, don't get me wrong. Lipinets is in his 14th fight. I didn't know as much about him coming into this, and you know, I thought it was very impressive. Need to cover European fights as this is where the best boxers are these days. You're right, Peter, they are, and that's I had kind of fallen behind a little bit in boxing because some of the fights being on at weird times and different things, but I'm definitely getting back into it now. I also want to do some kickboxing. I really like Glory kickboxing. Anybody out there likes Glory, I'm going to start doing some Glory kickboxing for sure. I love kickboxing and Thai boxing, pretty much all boxing. Garcia and Valdez, whoop whoop. What's up, A9 Jewel? Thanks for tuning in, man. He says Team Garcia. Definitely, definitely a great win for him, and he wins another championship. What 4-division champion, Mikey Garcia. Thank you, A9 Joel, for the subscription. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Ruben, for subscribing. Thank you very much. Glorious good stuff. Thanks for tuning in, Kurt. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gil. Too late as it is 6 a.m. here. Damn, well, thank you, Peter. You stayed up all night, man. I appreciate it. I like the old pancreas stuff, too. I like pancreas. I like just about any fighting. But, yeah, I want to do some Glory. How can the judges give the fight to Garcia, says Miguel. But, yeah, if you want to see some interviews with some of the old legends of the sport, some of the guys I grew up watching in MMA, check out my new playlist on my channel, Fighters and Friends. I've interviewed 8, you know, of the guys that were big in the time when, you know, MMA really got on the map, that 2005 to 2010. I had Pete Spratt today. I've had Marcus Davis. I've had Luke Kumo. I've had Shoney Carter. And learned a lot from listening to a lot of those guys.
against undefeated
So,
WBO champion.
definitely,
I wanted this fight for a long time.
definitely a lot of fun for me. And I like to interview these guys. I like to have the full interview. I see guys on MMA Junkie and some of these other places. Nothing against MMA Junkie, but I see them cutting some of these fighters off after 10, 15-minute interviews. And I just let the guys talk. Most of the interviews I've had have been around an hour and more. So a lot of these guys are really smart guys. Yes, I will broadcast Canelo versus Triple G. Wish you could do a boxing Q&A, says Ruben Rivera. I may. To be quite honest, I haven't been back into boxing for long enough. You guys, a lot of you guys probably know more than I do. But now you want to talk about 90s boxing? I know a lot. But yeah, I was out of it for a little while.
March 31st, one of these two gladiators will end
who do you think is going to win? Triple G versus Canelo. I think Triple G. But Canelo's always getting better, so you never know. You never know, man. Gil says, I'm going to subscribe. I joke a lot, so don't get offended by my comments. No problem, man. Not offended by anything. Thanks again, first time on live screaming. Yeah, I do get a little loud sometimes, but thank you for the subscription, Gil.
Joshua versus Parker will be set up to face Deontay Wilder.
That probably won't be the first live, the last live screaming comment I get. For sure. Anybody who's on the channel on a regular basis, I'm going to post one more video tonight, in a little while, announcing my guest for tomorrow at 2 p.m. So I'm going to make you guys watch another video later. But great guy, definitely. I think the most entertaining. He'll be the most entertaining interview, definitely, that I've ever had. He might be the most entertaining interview in MMA. Period. When you guys see the video, if you know who I'm talking about, I think you're going to agree with me. He's a wild man. He'll answer probably any of your questions if you tune in live at 2 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. He was homeless for 2-3 years. Just a wild, crazy dude. Has the most off-the-wall interviews.
It's that much closer to fighting Deontay Wilder, whether it's Joshua, whether
Connor says
I think everybody's saying the right things.
No, it's not Connor.
I think with the fact that Wilder fought.
I'm going to make you guys give me a few more watch minutes. Yes, you know who it is. Probably charge you $15. Haha. What's up, Scott? Yeah, if you give me $15, Scott, I'll tell you who it is right now. If you guys want to donate $15 to my super chat or my PayPal account, I'll let the cat out of the bag right now. Otherwise, you'll have to watch the video a little later. But yeah, Anthony Joshua and Parker, of course, coming up here real soon. Canelo versus Triple G. There's a lot of boxing coming up here soon. Who was the winners, Cap, if you're still out there, who was the winners from the ESPN fight?
That was a learning experience, not a loss.
Yep, and congratulations.
Anybody know who won the ESPN fights tonight?
I want to see Relic and Lipinets. That's what I want to see.
Oh, wow. Valdez.
Great job calling all the action.
Paul Malignaggi just said he wants to see
all the action we had here in San Antonio.
The winner, Relic, face Lipinets after this one. That could be a great match. That could be a real interesting match. Caps his 12-round war. I will have to check out some replays on that for sure. But what do you think about Relic and Lipinets? I think that could be a good matchup. I think they're both 140. Or they're both close to the same weight anyways. Lipinets would kill Relic. I was kind of wondering that. It'd be interesting to see somebody that makes Relic open up a little more. I mean, obviously, you know, he threw a lot of punches, but not a lot of counter-punching opportunities. by 5 or 6 rounds on points. Damn. Thanks for the update, guys. Thanks for tuning in, Derek. Thanks for tuning in for sure. And thank you, Cap. I'm so glad I got back into boxing, man. I didn't realize how much I missed it. I think I got frustrated with a few little decisions, and there's just so much fighting on with MMA that now it's not even football season. And as you've probably seen, Cap, here in Seattle, we don't have a team anymore, so they just traded everybody away. March 31st, Joshua versus Parker. That's coming quickly. Then April 7th, got Lara versus Hurd. Showtime Championship Boxing, April 20th. Clarissa Shield and Christina Hammer. Then April 21st, you got triple header. Charlo Zentino, Davis and Cheller, and then Broner and Vargas. So some great cards coming up. Fredo Arzloin again versus Mexican team. HV, no question. Shields versus Hammer is a crazy fight. I'll have to check those two out. I'm not real familiar, honestly, with those two. But I will definitely check it out. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you very much. Anybody who hasn't subscribed yet, please hit that like button, subscribe before you leave the room. And anybody that can donate to my Super Chat or PayPal, making me look bad against that donut holes guy over there. No, don't feel bad. It's fine. But Clarissa Shields is the one who trains with Cyborg. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. But I will have to check that out for sure. Cyborg is a killer. Do they eat the same contaminated meat for Mexico? I never heard that excuse till recently, but I guess it's pretty legit from what I hear, that this is something that actually happens in Mexico. So I don't know what kind of meat it is. I don't know if it's cow or if it's horse or what. They just said contaminated meat. But yeah, Canelo versus Triple G definitely still happens. I was a little worried that was going to be in jeopardy, but that doesn't really sound like it now. They got no USADA, no WADA, I'm not even sure who was testing them, but I don't think they care enough in boxing. Definitely not enough to cancel that big fight. Scott, the problem in boxing is the promoters protecting their assets. Too often the fighters you want to see are minus 2,000 favorites, and it's hard to get excited for those fights. Absolutely. You know, there's good and bad things about MMA and boxing. I like things that both of them do. One thing that boxing does is, you know, they build up stars. When you have these guys that are 50-0, 40-0, whatever their great record is, you're making stars. They might not have fought the best coming up, but they were brought up in a certain way. Against just a little tougher opponents each and every time. Because you have a promoter that's interested in, their interest is in that particular fighter. In the UFC and Dana White, he's interested in the overall product. So just a much different situation. But boxing's better at building stars, for sure. UFC's got 800 fighters, and how many stars would you guys say that they have?
Wait, hold on.
I don't know. I mean, you got one that's not fighting right now. I think Jeremy Stevens is a huge rising star right now. But like I've said in the past, I don't think they do a great job of marketing Stipe Miocic. They could do a better job of promoting Khabib, to be honest. But after he gets past Tony Ferguson, which I believe he will, I think they'll do a better job of promoting him. But all right, thank everyone very much for tuning in tonight. I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to put up one more video here in a minute, announcing my guests for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Like I said, definitely make sure you tune in. because the guy that is on, he's a wild and crazy dude. And, I mean, he will literally probably answer anything you ask him. And I mean anything. Even things RS would ask him, or, the dude's out of his mind. No. I love him. He's a good kind of crazy. He's a fun kind of crazy. But like I said, he was homeless for 2 years, and he said it was some of the best times of his life. So that tells you a little bit about this guy. And I'm going to go work on that. And I'll see you guys soon. Definitely, hopefully tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific live for the interview. Have a great night, guys.